They will never admit that they were wrong, man. Can you believe this guy applied for PP loans during COVID and got like 600k? Of course. Of course he did. Regarding Rafah, the main and almost sole goal of Israeli attack on the Rafah crossing is to eliminate efforts to announce the establishment of a Palestinian state. The Rafah crossing is the crossing that represents Palestinian sovereignty over their land and borders, and is a lifeline of the Palestinians in Gaza. The Israeli control over Rafah crossing and raising the Israeli flag over it is an Israeli confirmation of the impossibility of declaring a Palestinian state, and a confirmation that all of Palestine from the sea to the river is a land subject to the Israeli occupation authority. Israel will not accept handing over Rafah crossing to Hamas again, and will require it to be managed by their stooge Palestinian Authority or international forces as a condition for ending the war. This is why armed resistance is the only way. You cannot negotiate liberation with an occupying force that refuses to go away. That's true. You can't negotiate peace with an occupying force that refuses to go away. Rangers. We got a pro-Trump ad here. I don't know what this is, dude.
Hello, I'm with the Biden campaign.
Yeah. I voted for Biden last time.
That's fantastic.
Is it? Everything costs more. Food, gas, rent.
Okay, but Biden's helping pay rent for newcomers to America from around the world.
You mean illegal immigrants? I'm struggling to pay my bills, but Biden's paying rent for illegals? They get handouts and I'm paying for it.
But Biden can still count on your vote, right?
Things were better before Biden. I'm voting for Trump.
Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The point of this was that Google was censoring this ad. I'm not sure how though, but I don't know. Whatever. I think this is a video about FBI agents visiting a guy. I don't know why though. I didn't like pre-screen it.
And you were with?
FBI.
Investigator Kevin Thomas with the Jackson County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that this guy, he wrote something on social network, dude.
State your presence.
State my presence, or why we're here to talk to you? I'm here to talk to you, see if you can give us a little help. Be honest.
On what?
I can discuss it, but we need to sit down and talk first.
About what?
About what?
Yeah.
Well, the FBI has a lot of programs going on where we try to identify some situations or people or groups that may be of interest. And you're not in trouble. You haven't done anything wrong, but you may know somebody that put the hair on the back of your neck up that you'd be willing to talk to us about. And that's
What? What's he saying?
why we're here to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I can't talk about something like that.
Okay. You just say you're not willing to talk to us?
No, not unless I'm under arrest.
No.
You have
You haven't done anything.
Okay.
You haven't done anything. Okay. So
I hope you understand my concern.
absolutely. You haven't done anything.
Okay.
Yeah. But you understand why we're here.
No?
I don't.
I just explained it to you.
I understand what you said, but I don't understand why you're here.
You don't understand why I'm here.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Have you done anything that may get you some publicity? In the
What?
I'm not going to answer any
Okay, but
questions.
the reason you hadn't done anything wrong, but you're known, and you're known to have association with sometimes some people in your groups. There's always one that does something, and then everybody looks at the
They want to use him as some sort of, they want to use him as a backstabber, dude. What the shit?
group and says, "Hey, we should have been talking to some people that knew this guy
They want him to like infiltrate or something.
beforehand, so that we could have prevented something."
You know, I see that in a lot of groups,
Right.
like Antifa, and I don't see nobody from the FBI going after them people.
Have you seen the FBI not talk to anybody? No. You don't know
Yeah, we have seen. I haven't talked to the FBI, dude.
what they're doing.
I know they're beating people up and nobody's doing anything about it.
Well, that's something that they need to address.
Like that guy at Berkeley who just got attacked because he's a conservative and he's on video and he's still not arrested.
Listen,
okay?
We're not going to discuss politics, okay? That's not why I'm here. I'm here
Why is he here, dude?
And trying to identify anybody that you may know.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
That would be of concern to you and of concern to anybody else.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't assist you.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Now, if you have a warrant or something,
We don't have Jim, I'm here friendly, talking.
Okay.
If I had a warrant, do you think
And
there'd
you
be
can-
3 people here?
But it's so vague why he's there, dude. I feel like this guy has a friend who is publicly saying something about politics and that's a bit aggressive. There is a group of people who are doing that. They want to use this guy to infiltrate the group. That's what I can gather for this, but it's so vague, dude.
No, because you come in gangs, just like you are now.
No, this ain't a gang.
Okay, 3 is a gang over one of me.
I don't want to be. You got 2 of you right now.
Because he's local, and we thought that make you feel more comfortable.
Nothing makes me feel comfortable when any police are.
I would feel uncomfortable in this situation, dude.
You can
Call the Atlanta FBI.
Ask for us, and
We're trying to get your help.
we'll talk to you. Okay?
How much you paying?
Well, that depends. What kind of help you can provide.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, now you're interested.
Wait a minute. It's got to be worth my while.
That depends.
Yeah, I need like 10 million, dude. I need 10 million.
Entirely on what you provide.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll think about it.
Okay.
All right.
So it's the Atlanta FBI office.
Okay.
Okay, so just look them up. Give
By the
them a
way,
call.
did you guys ever take care of the complaint I sent in?
What did you send in?
I sent in about.
I'll spy on Gioni.
Trying
Give me 10 million, dude. I'll spy on Gioni.
steal my credit card information online.
Yes, it's in. Fuck yes, dude.
Sure it would.
Except Fuad, obviously. Except him.
Secret Service, if it's a major network, the Secret Service deals with that.
Okay.
Did you call them?
No.
Did you call the locals?
Yes. They told me that it's an FBI issue.
No,
So,
it's not.
see, you get no help.
Yeah.
No.
That's some weird shit, dude. I was looking at the text of the video, the title of the video, and I couldn't make sense of it either, dude. FBI guys, something. Okay. Boys. Why does she look so young here? That's an old picture, surely. So, Burkina Faso has resumed diplomatic ties with North Korea. America just collapsed, boys. Truth, get out. America just collapsed. Shunt, get out of Canada. I know, CatCube. That's nuts, dude. CatCube, that's fucking nuts. Sketchy as fuck. Yeah, but I would still be curious why they would be there, CatCube. Because it's so satisfying, male rights, to finally see America falling, dude. You've been crying America for a long time. And now it's over, dude. Now it's over. Malak, father, and Rafah records a distressing scene from inside a moving car. A lot of videos came from Rafah today. A lot of children with like fucking burn wounds everywhere, dude. I saved some of them. Listen to the sound of that drone. Could you sleep like that, male rights? I think it's a fucking drone. Maybe it's a helicopter. I think it's a fucking drone, dude. It's a 10. It's just very close to them. Very close to the ground as well. An Arizona State University faculty member is on leave after a viral video showed him arguing with and cursing at a woman wearing a headscarf at a pro-Israeli rally. Male rights.
You don't like it? Go back to jail.
He's harassing that woman, dude.
I'm literally in your face.
That's you, male rights. That's fucking you, dude.
You're disrespecting my religious
Why are you wearing a mask? You're so
boundaries.
you should be happy with what you're doing. What's your what does this have to do with religion? You're spewing hate. What does this have to do with religion?
Humanity, bitch. Get the fuck out of my
No. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's a coward. He's a coward, dude. Look, they're like in a fucking group, just harassing one fucking woman, dude. Who's that, Nikki?
Go back to jihad. Go.
hate crime.
Go back to jihad, huh?
Hate crime right here. Cops, what are you doing? Hate crime.
These people are fucked, dude.
What's the problem? You guys have an issue? What do you say about the 7th of October? You have an opinion about it? You're happy about it?
COVID or the FBI.
Look, these people are fucked, dude. That guy is obviously going with the phone.
You're happy about it?
Hate everyone walking.
Literally just
Take off the mask. You're proud. You're proud, no?
The old folk was probably also just a fucking racist fuck, dude. Without a doubt. So that's a fucking faculty member, dude. Just fuck off. The fucking establishment in America is just filled with these fucking racists. Remember that guy who was harassing someone in New York City? I forgot where it was. Where he said that the Obama employee, dude. Okay, for Biden.
Over 1,200 innocent people.
Exactly, Satin. They arrested him, very public, and then said, okay, we're gonna let you go, dude.
Babies, parents, grandparents, slaughtered in their kibbutz, massacred
by Israel. You don't need to worry about that. October 7th is gone, dude. We got a shit ton of real massacred people. And a scale that's left like 1,000 times bigger, dude. Tens of 1,000 times bigger. Come on, dude.
at a music festival.
No one can take America serious after this, dude. Fucking no one, male lines.
Brutally raped, mutilated.
No, there's no rape, dude. No mutilated sexual. None of that happened, dude. Just the president of America is just doing like his usual lies, dude. Remember, we tried to prove establish a Russian lie. So people had to like go to Google and YouTube Nazis in Ukraine and shit like that, dude. But with America, this is like a daily occurrence, right? Finding a lie from the American leaders. It's just like a daily thing. But with Russia and China, oh, let me go and Google something, dude. Then they'll go back like 10 years or something.
And sexually assaulted. Thousands more carrying wounds, bullets and shrapnel from the memory of that terrible day they endured.
Fucking disgusting piece of shit, dude. This is Brazilian universities. Remember, what's his fucking face? Kairos. Nicky, fucking Kairos, dude. Pretending he's in Israel. Israel is struggling with flooding and all sorts of shit, dude. But oh, he's in Israel. Oh, sorry, Brazil. Where's Kairos, dude? Where the fuck is Kairos, dude? The Brazilian male rights is Kairos. A demonstration outside the U.S. Embassy in Ankara is solidarity with Palestine and denunciation of the U.S. support for the Israeli genocide in Gaza. Kairos has always been downhill, dude. He's an anarchist. Another American hegemony coper, CIA compatible. And he's just like making up lies and shit. Oh, they there's like, what was it he said? Like, I fucking forgot though. The Russians are tricked into hating Western values. That's what he said, dude. All of the Russians don't understand what I understand, and they're tricked to hate on the values that I value. I remember Nicky was just like, "I fuck you, cows." And male rights, this is for you. This is the political male rights.
Now that Hamas has agreed to a ceasefire, do you think Israel should?
Remember, Hamas agreed to a ceasefire. Hamas agreed to lay down their weapons, right?
I think Israel should go in there and kick the shit out of them. Just absolutely destroy them, their infrastructure.
Average. That's an average US politician. I think the enemy the people who are paying me should kill millions of children so I can get like $10,000. This is your average American politician. Kill millions of children so I can get $10,000. Right? Average. Typical. What we've come to expect at this point, dude.
Clear enough?
Congressman, the world is calling for a ceasefire. You used to say Hamas won't agree to a ceasefire. Hamas had just agreed. It was a proposal put forward by Egypt, Qatar, CIA Director William.
Well, why is America not involved in the ceasefire negotiations, dude? Is it because they're just too unserious? They can't like be trusted? What is it?
Burns has been there negotiating.
You know what? If there's an American held or somebody else being held, there should be every expectation that Americans come and kill them as well. If there's an American being held, we should go kill the people that are holding them.
Why are you?
You know, I think you should just experience what you're saying other people should experience, right? Isn't that this illusion that what you say other people should be exposed to is what you be exposed to yourself, right?
So hateful.
It's not hate.
He's not hateful. He's just corrupt, dude. And he's willing to kill thousands, millions of people for like a few bucks. This is your average American.
It is, because my people are Palestinian. You're killing my people with our tax dollars. And you saying that everything
should associate themselves with terrorists. They shouldn't vote terrorists into office.
We keep saying to you, Israel
My enemy is a terrorist. It's just such a dumb argument, dude. Look at how he walks.
is the terrorist.
Palestinian Islamic
Israel is the terrorist.
Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade, Lions Den, Fatah, all those terrorist organizations.
We say to you every single time, majority of people are children. They're the ones that are bearing the brunt.
Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
We know it's true, dude. We know it's fucking true.
Which is what you
that it's children?
let me say this very clearly.
Lol, Rotterdammer. Lol, dude.
Believe a word that you say.
Well, I think that you are a heartless, soulless, cruel man. And today is Holocaust remembrance.
And these people don't care about that, dude. They're fucking shameless.
My people, Jewish people, and I am saying as a Jew, we said never again, and it's happening now. We say you are so hateful and disgusting. It's a shame.
He's just evil, dude. He's just evil. Let's call it what it is. This is what humanity is at this point, right? The first of all, you have the possibility to earn a few bucks by the killings of children, and the American establishment is filled with these sort of people, and they are now publicly saying it. Please pay me so you can kill children.
You are a crime against humanity.
He looks like a fucking idiot, dude. He looks like a fucking idiot, dude. Columbia University students confronts Minoshi Shafik for calling NYPD on students peacefully protesting in Palestine. So, yeah, fuck off, dude.
Your job.
Yeah.
How dare you treat your students like this? I hope you feel terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Look at the guy defending her, dude. The guy is not getting paid. He's just like hoping maybe I can get like half a buck by selling my soul and defending this soulless person, right?
You should be ashamed. How can you call the NYPD on your own students? How can you
look? When you look at her, you know why, right?
do that? How can you?
We know why she did it, dude.
Do that? How much are they paying you to treat your students like trash, like criminals?
Yeah, but all of the institutions are filled with these fucking Zionists, dude. Yeah, she doesn't care.
They pulled a gun on us.
They have no integrity, no shame, no nothing, dude. Definitely Zionist, dude.
How dare you? Quit your job. We don't want you here. You're ashamed to Colombia. You're ashamed.
Look at the guy defending. Fuck off, dude.
Quit your job.
The woman filming that, dude. She's gonna be suspended and all sorts of shit, dude. Hey, Uppsala. But this student, she's gonna pay, dude. She's gonna fucking pay. It's actually not easy nowadays to find any Ukrainian Nazi stuff on YouTube or through Google search because the guys are clearing everything up. I know, Mart. There was shit you can find on Google if you search like Western media, Ukraine before the war. You would find like a shit ton of a spreadsheet of what they would talk about the Nazis in Ukraine. All that is cleared up by now. It's removed from the machine, dude. Definitely. America is so fucked, dude. We got a student here joining an encampment in George Washington University. Multiple students, sorry.
We are Gallaudet students here with SJP, Students for Justice in Palestine. And we are here to show support for the GW student encampment. College students all over the country are protesting in support of Palestine.
Yes, they do care about dollars, man, rights. They care about a few dollars, dude. It doesn't matter. You could fucking buy like thousands of kids for like 50 cents or some bullshit, dude.
Our goal is that the universities will divest from Zionism.
Uppsala, did you see Eurovision?
We are here in solidarity with Palestine and with all liberation movements and efforts all over the globe.
There's a lot of people here. More than I thought. Fuck yes, dude. Nice to see this size of an encampment. Very nice. US State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller says his country believes the Israeli narrative about hundreds of zip-tied dead bodies of civilians found buried in mass graves at Nasir and Al-Shifa hospital. Israel claimed that the Palestinians had buried the zip-tied bodies. Uppsala. The Eurovision Song Contest. You can't show Palestine. There was a guy, so they made like an apology because a guy had like a scarf, right? But remember, last year was all about Ukraine, and so it is this year, by the way. But there's multiple contestants who's doing like satanic shows. This is bullshit, dude. This is fucking bullshit. Israel is saying it's not us that killed that made the mass graves where Israel did a siegement of multiple hospitals. When they left, there was mass graves, right? Straight after. There's not like an hour that passed. It was straight after, dude. And it's not us. These people just like executed, right?
These mass graves. Almost 400 people have been buried in mass graves. Some of them, according to the latest UN.
Of course, Palestine is a liberation movement. Well, right. Palestine is illegally occupied. That makes them a liberation movement.
Report, not eyewitnesses on the ground, the UN report or Palestinian media, that they've been buried alive. And some were children, some were women. I know.
Children, women buried alive, dude. Israel is committing the worst crime that exists to humanity. Right?
I know you've been saying that you're a bit slow in writing reports and delivering them on time, but why we've been calling about this investigation? What's holding this investigation? Because, there's serious concern here about 400 people have been rounded and buried, and some have been buried alive.
So we have made...
That's a lot, dude. The mass graves was in total 700 people. That's insane. That's fucking insane, dude. That means you had IDF soldiers going in, killing, raping children, women, burying them alive, dude. Now we understand the nature of these Israelis. This is nuts, dude. Killing so many people in such a way. Burying them alive, dude. They tortured the fucking children. There's signs of torture on the children. Who would do such a thing, dude?
Clear that Israel needs to continue to be transparent about this issue. Israel has said that with respect to this issue of mass graves, there are places where they were operated where there were mass graves where Palestinians...
Liberation has to do with occupation. Israel is illegally occupying Palestine, according to international law.
Have buried their dead all together, probably because of the extraordinary circumstances
come back for
in which they have been forced to live. And Israel has come in and exhumed some bodies to try to identify whether there were hostages here. They've gotten intelligence that there were hostages contained in those mass graves, and so they've exhumed them to check that.
The international community has already done that for us, male rights. So you don't have to do it. Individual people don't prove whether Israel is occupying, but the international community is doing that, and they already did that. Israel is illegally occupying according to the UN. So it's already proven.
And then rebury them after the fact. We believe they ought to continue to be transparent about what exactly took place, and that'll continue to be our position. Go ahead.
Matt, could I clarify?
Fucking disgusting pieces of shit, dude. Disgusting pieces of shit, dude. These people, and so are we, they're fucking accountable for these 700 dead people. Some of them fucking buried alive, dude. Children fucking tortured, dude. Children tortured. What happened at this hospital was way worse than October 7th. Yeah, but the UN is saying it though, Slavic Slav. This is how we know that that the international community is saying there's an occupation. New York PD arrest and chokehold protesters. Average America, dude. Average America again.
I didn't feel safe. Let me go.
All international communities are saying Israel is illegally occupying. All of them. What the shit, dude? What's wrong with America? What's wrong with America, dude? You know, this police officer is just like an average guy, dude. I'm gonna choke this kid, dude. I'm gonna choke this kid.
I need help! I need help! No, take him out! Are you fucking kidding me? He's behind your back! Stay back!
I wouldn't be surprised if half of these cops were like fucking druggies and drug addicts and selling drugs and child trafficking and shit like that, dude. Remember, America is worse than Israel. America is worse than Israel. America is so much worse, dude.
Please stop touching me. We're all pushing us into the street.
You know what? Also, the one that are not in police uniforms, half of the civilians are probably like feds or some shit, dude.
Because NYPD is always the ones to come in and cause violence, cause chaos.
Don't go in the street. Let's go. Continue on.
So you got like 50% police and 25% feds and 25% civilians. That's the nature of America at this point, dude. Brazil, we saw this. It's Brazil, whatever. Students from the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign in Manchester University confront administrators about the university's investments in arms firm BAE Systems and ties to Israel. So you got a university in Manchester that is investing in an arms company. This is nuts, dude. This is fucking nuts.
All the crimes in your name.
There's not many protesters here, but whatever.
Their children into bags. The University of Manchester is complicit in genocide.
Yes, it is.
Complicit in ethnic cleansing.
Yes, it is.
Complicit in the occupation of Palestine. How dare you continue to ignore our demands? How dare you not cut...
They're funding the fucking weapons to the genocide, dude.
University of Manchester's complicity in genocide.
Look at that guy. He's just like, oh, I know. Dead kids. It's every day for me. I'm okay with dead kids, dude. As long as I get my salary check, I'm okay.
You must meet our demands.
But being so few protesters must be tough, Sachin. And still, like, going in here.
Their homes raided and their bodies brutalized by the Israeli terrorist state.
They were tortured, dude. Children were tortured.
Manchester in its times. May you have no peace until Palestine is free. From Manchester to Gaza.
Globalize the Intifada.
From Manchester to Gaza.
Globalize the Intifada.
From Manchester to Gaza.
Globalize the Intifada. UOM, shame, shame.
There's like 5 or something.
All the crimes in your name. UOM, shame, shame.
Look at these people. They're just like, I don't even get a check, but I'm fine with dead kids, dude. Because, you know, they're like Arabs, dude.
All the crimes in your name. All the crimes in your name.
But did they leave now?
Shame, shame. All the crimes in your name. All the crimes in your name. We want justice, you say how. We want justice, you say how. Cut all ties with Israel now. Cut all ties with Israel now. We want justice, you say how. We want justice, you say how. Cut all ties with Israel.
Western people as a whole are fucking disgusting, dude. Without a fucking doubt. You saw how the management in there, they were just like, yep, we're behind the genocide. We're not even getting paid, but we're behind it anyway. I saw that one, Fuad. That one was circulating everywhere, dude. There's a video that appeared yesterday of a building in Rafah where a bomb landed, and you got like kids in the edge of the building, and there's like a bunch of kids there just fucking dead, dude. And it's very, very fucking disgusting, dude. New York PD clamps down on Fashion Institute of Technology's Gaza Solidarity encampment after hundreds of protesters gathered outside to show support for the student protesters. According to eyewitnesses, several students were forcibly evicted out of the building and subsequently arrested, while others were thrown to the ground. So there's more. We can clearly see there's way more momentum in America. But there's also momentum in France and in Germany. Less so in the UK, but there is something though. She needs a speaker, dude. She needs something. Very clear goal here, dude. Fucking divest. Goal is clear. Stop fucking funding the genocide, dude. I know, Mart, but that doesn't mean that they're not relevant. They are still relevant, international law. The fact that America has hijacked international law doesn't mean that we should ignore it. We are using it as a form to base our arguments from. Okay? Activists blocked the entrance to arms manufacturers in Leonardo, in Edinburgh, which supplies weapons to the Israeli occupation to kill children. We saw in Britain, they seem very effective at like doing some sort of damage with very minimal amount of people. Right? And the police in Britain, they're just like, oh shit, what do we do? But in America, we're just gonna kill them. There's just like one guy there. The Islamic resistance of Iraq attacked Iliad in south of the occupied territories. So the reason why I'm showing you this video, that's an Iron Dome. That's an Iron Dome you saw. The reason why I'm showing you this video is because the last few days there was an exchanges between Iraq and Israel, I think. This is one of these exchanges. It's like small scale stuff, but I don't care. We need to have like an awareness that there's exchanges between Iraq and Israel, and now we have that. Okay, it's important for us to keep track on what's happening there, and so if you suddenly see like something scaling up, we can maybe make more sense of it. Okay. This is where we got some tough videos, dude. This is a very fucking tough video. I don't feel good about showing this one, so I'm gonna try to like go through it, dude. You can see that's burn marks. Of course it didn't want to fucking load when I want to skip it, dude. Fuck that video, dude. Fuck that video. I don't think it's TOS. There's nothing there. There's just burn marks. That's it, dude. But it's very difficult to look at. Very fucking difficult. I don't even want to put it in Discord because I feel like it's also the TOS. Yeah. There was a guy who took. I think there was a guy who from I don't know. Let me check. So, what is this, dude? Egypt. A guy from Egypt killed a Mossad agent in Alexandria, and he posted a footage of it. I won't show you that. We just see that he's holding a pistol and he's shooting in a car, and the Mossad agent died. Okay. AstraZeneca withdrawing COVID vaccines worldwide months after admitting that it can cause a rare and dangerous side effect. This is what would happen if you like skip all testing and like short circuit everything, right? But according to the left, that all these like safety precautions just don't matter, right? They just don't matter. And why? The reason why they don't matter is because of the Republicans. That's why. Not because of scientific facts, but because of the Republicans and Trump. This is the situation of America. If you want to push something, you just take the Americans and push them against each other. Then half of them will allow whatever the fuck it is, dude. Against them. I don't understand why left thinks it's okay to shoot 10,000 rockets and kill festival kids. What? 10,000 rockets? There's no rockets that kill festival kids. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? What the shit are you talking about? I feel like you're just making up some shit. There's no Hamas attacks past 10 years. But there is Israeli massacres that goes back 80 years. There's no Hamas constant attacks that goes back. That's not happening. But what we do have is Israel doing constant and massacres in Gaza and in the West Bank. That's what's happening. We don't have Hamas attacks. That's not something that's happening. So you're just lying. We don't need the we don't need the lies in here, dude. Right now we got like kids fucking dying. We don't need you to lie. No, that's not true, Gensal. That's not true. None of that is true. You're just lying. You're just lying. I don't know why though. This is all the massacres that was done by Israel. Gensal, just stop fucking lying, dude. Stop fucking lying. We don't need it. We don't need your lies, Gensal. No one needs your lies, dude. What do you mean constant Hamas attacks? What the shit are you talking about, dude? Gensal, Human Rights Watch said on October 6th that 2023 was the deadliest year for the Palestinian kids. You don't want peace, you just want to defend Israel. Look, this is on October 6th, dude. This before any Hamas attack. Let me prove that you are a liar, Gensal. Gensal, how many people has Hamas rockets killed? No, he doesn't believe that, Satin. Let me prove it, Satin. Gensal, how many people have Hamas rockets killed? None. Well, you're not telling the truth, dude. None because of the Iron Domes. That's not true. The Iron Domes doesn't intercept everything. Right? Hamas had fired rockets there for like 20 years. Right? And a lot of them actually passes through, right? Let me show you something. I got examples, Gensal, because I know what I'm talking about. I'm not lying like you. Gensal, you're just making up a defense. You're just making up a defense to defend Israel, the genocider, right? This is what Hamas rocket looks like. This is what an Israel rocket looks like. This is not an Iron Dome interception. Many of the Hamas rockets, they actually penetrate into Israel and lands, but they don't do any damage. But Gensal, can I be honest with you? We don't need your lies in here. We don't need your fucking lies in here, dude. So I think you should just fuck off, dude. Because you're a disgusting fucking human being, dude. You're the reason. You're the reason why Israel gets away with killing children. You're the fucking reason. And you're complicit in that, dude. You're complicit. You're a soulless piece of shit, dude. And I think you should just fuck off. Just fuck off, dude. Hamas doesn't have the capacity to wipe Israel off the map. So just fuck off with the fucking lies, dude. Fuck off, piece of shit, dude. Evil fuck, dude. We got IQ comparison. Take a notice to this, dude, that PPG and Caius will just keep the fucking Zionist, right? This is an IQ comparison. I wonder how they figured this one out, though, because crows are pretty intelligent. Screen is black. I will fix it. Sorry. is a crow so low? I thought sharks were dumb, dude. Yes, Tao. Yes, Tao. Welcome to the occupation, Free Palestine. This is in Gaza Solidarity Encampment. In Leeds. I used to live here, dude. I used to live here. But Leeds is a student city. It's in England. There's a shit ton of students. Drugs everywhere, sex everywhere. I don't know what to tell you, boys. It's both good and bad. I didn't mind living here, honestly. It's easy to get laid if you wanted. Every day is Saturday. Every day is Saturday, dude. There is a mass grave that was uncovered. A new mass grave. So yesterday morning, a mass grave was discovered at Al-Shifa Medical Complex. So dozens of Palestinians, including women, children, and patients, executed by Israel. 140 mass graves since the start of the genocide. I watched the Band of Brothers. I liked it. I liked it, dude. Police on the eve of May 9th, public meeting in support of aggression are prohibited. And what is this, dude? Police in the run-up to May 9th, public gatherings in support of aggression are prohibited. In Estonia, meetings and marches and any symbols associated with Russia have been banned. The Pacific, I watched that one too, Satin. It was okay, I liked it, dude. We got Netanyahu. What he's saying. Last night, with the approval of the war cabinet, I ordered action in Rafah. A few hours later, our forces raised the Israeli flag in Rafah checkpoint and removed the Hamas flag. The entrance to Rafah serves two main military purposes: the return of abductees and the destruction of Hamas. Both of which is a lie, dude. Both of this is a fucking lie, dude. Stephen King, he's like, what's it called? The one who does Luke Skywalker, dude. You guys know, Hamilton something. I think Putin and Zelensky ought to stop killing people and settle their differences mano a mano. Remember, a few years ago, he was just like, Putin is a war criminal. I'm all for Zelensky. Now he's just like, I think Putin and Zelensky should stop killing people. So he's changed the tune slightly, dude. He's changed the tune slightly. Did you see what I sent you on Discord? So take a look at this. We got military equipment that was destroyed in a hangar. Where is it, dude? So we see the Ukrainian T-80. And another T-80 maybe. I don't know what this is, dude. Stephen King is not pro-Palestine. He's pro-US hegemony. For It's pro-US hegemony, dude. Again, military equipment being destroyed by ballistic missiles. Russians are coming to terms with Putin's war in Ukraine. That's coming from Bloomberg. I think the Russians has come to terms a long time ago. When Ukraine attacked Moscow with drones, that's when the Russians said, okay, fuck Ukraine, dude. And that was a long time ago. We got the UK media claims China is behind defense military hacking scandal.
For reasons...
Very pathetic, dude. Very pathetic. An internal hacking operation blamed on China.
Of national security, we can't release further details of the suspected cyber activity behind this incident. However, I can confirm to the House that we do have indications that this was the suspected work of a malign actor, and we cannot rule out state involvement. This incident is further proof that the UK is facing rising and evolving threats, and as I set out in my speech in Lancaster House in January, the world is, I'm afraid, becoming somewhat more dangerous.
I don't believe this, dude. It's not the first time when America and Britain got hacked, and it's China. Remember that Biden said, we're gonna get hacked tomorrow. China's gonna do it. Hey, Chatone, what's up, man? What is that? Just tell me what it is. Chatone, I don't want to read it, dude. I hate reading all that shit. I definitely don't want to read it now. Watch which speech. Watch which speed. Truth. Speech. Blah, blah. So take a look at this. More than 50 missiles and 20 geraniums attack Ukrainian infrastructure. Lviv, Vinnytsia, Kiev, Poltava, Kievgrad, Zaporozhye. Okay. A telegram. I hate Windows 11 assholes. I fucking hate it. I hate having like only 2 monitors. I need like 10.
Today, it's another example of private sector optimism. Microsoft, as the President already pointed out, is investing $3.3 billion to build a new data center here in Racine that's going to help operate one of the most powerful artificial intelligence systems in the world. And I've gone around the world, literally, not figuratively, meeting with the leading architects of AI. It's going to result in 2,300 union construction jobs just to build a new facility.
It's so pathetic when you say we're gonna give this company 10 billion and he's gonna give you like a few hundred jobs. Hey Cargoman, привет, how are you doing? The AFU announced that they would give us a surprise on May 9th. We launched a preemptive strike.
1,000 permanent workers to work in the data centers. In addition, we're also providing a pipeline to train these new jobs. A pipeline that starts right here at this very spot.
Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. What is this about? Truth. An AI. I don't. You can't really assume anything from this. I don't know what this is about, dude. What? Vote blue to stop the stupid. I fucking hate Twitter, dude. Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshitters, dude. That's the plan. They want to control us. They want AI to control us. Why? Why would they want that? Do you mean they want like AI to surveil us? They can use AI to like mass surveillance. Yeah, they can do now. I need many like 27, 32-inch screens. Okay, that's what I don't think they would want an AI to run the government. Why would they want that? The idea is that you have global control, not that you delegate control to a machine. I don't think that makes sense. You got some You got like 10,000 people somewhere who's controlling the West. These 10,000 people exist of like 10 families or something like that. And then they in turn control the West. They want to control it. They don't want to delegate that away. And they want to like use AI to like do mass surveillance. It doesn't make sense they want to give away control to an AI or anyone else. Why would they do that? Because what if the AI just takes control and does whatever they don't want it to do? I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that makes sense. You can't. An AI is not corruptible. So, you see what I mean? How are you going to bribe an AI? So I don't think they want that. I don't think they will want that, dude. Ukraine does not have defensive fortifications beyond Avdiivka. Oh shit, Clicklock. You can just take Kiev. In Berlin. Berlin prosecutor have closed the investigation into inspector of the German Air Force, Ingo Gerhardt, over an intercepted conversation between Bundeswehr officers discussing a strike on the Crimean Bridge with a long-range Taurus cruise missile. You guys remember that, right? There was like an audio leak. I showed you that audio leak. Where they said, yeah, the Taurus cruise missile can attack the Crimean Bridge, right? And it was leaked. It was leaked by RT, by the way. So, apparently they have closed the investigation into this leakage. There's no outcome of the investigation. Hey, Kiwi, what's up? It doesn't matter if people take Biden seriously. Biden is Biden. I think people who take Biden seriously, the amount of people is the same with Trump. It's the same shit, dude. War in Ukraine. Ukraine's pitch to new soldiers. Choose your new adventure. Ukraine is having issues with mobilization, dude. This looks like that fucking thing, dude. I forgot. Whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy. Biden.
Come on, man.
Son of a bitch.
I hear mumble eating ice cream as society crumbles.
These ice cream videos are also so weird, dude. I just keep thinking, is this like some symbolic thing, dude, with fucking, is there like a kid factory behind it or something? I don't fucking know, dude. It looks like a kid, dude. Oh, that's the ball? The fucking chins, dude. Let me cover my chins.
We are all doomed now. How the truth stays.
And Kamala Harris.
That mean orange man with his mean old tweets. I just couldn't vote for him. He got on my teats. But had I known then how bad things could be, I'd have voted for Orange Man, definitely.
That was on Ukrainian 60 Minutes, dude. Kind of weird. We got the Ukrainians here escaping mobilization. Do you know what's funny about this video? Is that the TCC officers, they just let them go. But this is evidence that what Combat was saying is completely wrong. That these people, they were actually enlisted. But so people are saying that these people, they just didn't meet up to the office and they were required to, right? But this is evidence that that's not the case, that they're just getting kidnapped off the fucking streets, dude. Look, they got these three officers, these three people here. Boom. Then we got the TCC officers there. I don't know what that guy's doing, dude. We got Ukrainian children being indoctrinated, dude. Who are the powers behind the scenes? George Soros about Ukraine. Remember, we can't criticize George Soros because that's a right-wing talking point, so we can't ever get to the truth, dude. Bandera is like a Ukrainian neo-Nazi who was a neo-Nazi collaborator. More than that, dude. He led like a battalion of Ukrainians, and he swore an allegiance to Hitler directly. And in fact, Hitler was afraid of him, that he would have too much power. So a lot his battalion and his groups was not infiltrated, but it was partly Germans. And what they did, an actual Nazi, and what they did was actually worse than the Germans. So what they did to the Poles and the Ukrainians was so bad that the Germans said, "Oh shit, this is way beyond us, dude." And he killed like hundreds of thousands of people, dude, civilians in Ukraine and Poland. But because he's like a symbol of hate, he's been chosen to be the idol of Ukraine, the symbol of Ukraine, because you can instill hate behind him, and then through that hatred, you can kill civilians. So that's why you have people in Ukraine who are shelling civilians in Donetsk and have done so for 10 years. Because their national hero is a fucking neo-Nazi. It's a Nazi. Not a neo-Nazi, but a Nazi. Who killed hundreds of thousands of their own people. Right? And there was people, like a quarter of Ukraine was like fucking Nazis, dude. And you had people in Ukraine who fought Nazis. And they sometimes meet up on these anti-fascist parades and get fucking pummeled and shit like that, dude. Yeah, but yeah, it's very easy in Ukraine because of the history, dude. It's very easy. In Japan, I feel like that was so different, dude. If you're talking about the bombing of Japan, what really happened there is like you had like psychopathic leaders in America, which you had like for hundreds of years. And they thought to themselves, how do we tell the world that we are the most powerful ones? Yeah, we use a nuke on civilians. So they told the world that we have nukes and we're willing to use it on civilians. And that it takes a certain type of people to do that. Psychopath, right? That's how we know America has always been America. Because of Japan. But and America has always been in wars and shit like that, dude. America wasn't hijacked in the 60s. Like sometimes I used to say, but that's not the case. America has always been America. They've always been doing like psychopathic shit, dude. Even before World War II. In fact, World War II was instigated by Western elites. Let's call them American elites. They created Hitler. They created this situation in Germany. They went against the Soviets. And they funded both the Soviets, and then they funded the Nazis. And you have CIA operating and the SSS operating with the Nazis. And they wanted to destroy Europe and chuck away at the Russians. And then they would just steal all the leftovers. And America, for about 60 years, have been running on the fumes of what they stole from Europe after World War II. And now they intend to do the same again. All this is it's very easy to understand. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Maya. Spasibo. I hate it when people talk about World War II. Oh, Hitler, he was just evil. I'm just like, okay, dude. We're back at it again. How dumb can you be? How fucking dumb can you be? What about the Zionist involvement with Germany? Does that play a role? No. We know there was fucking dealings going on, dude. We fucking know it. We know America and the CIA was part of all this bullshit, dude. We know who took advantage. We know where all the resources went, dude. We fucking know. We don't need to pretend or guess, dude. So, when that guy warned us about the MIC in the 60s, you guys know about the famous video. I'm just like, okay, what are you talking about, dude? Because the MIC dropped a bomb on Japan before that. So I'm just like, okay, what do you mean? Is it because the MIC is getting more powerful than you? And you're just as psycho as them? Is that the problem, dude? So maybe there was like internal disputes or something, but from the point of view of the ordinary American, you would be like, oh, whatever. Evil is evil, right? Have you seen the Moldavian president recent interview? If not, I truly recommend to watch. How you have a way of a translation in at least to English. That's just one of the funniest presidents today. And he's lying the whole interview. I haven't seen that, Mart, but I would like to see it though, in English. I can't watch like a long interview with subtitles. I just lose focus on. But we know what and Uppsala, do you know what's infuriating, dude? That you got like these neo-Nazis from that period that are like in control of American establishment. And the leftists are just like, yeah, I'm fine with that. And if you're criticizing, then it's a right-wing talking point. It's just completely fucking nuts, dude.
Our best foundations. They refuse to leave, and they are leading civil society.
All countries profit from the war if they can do it. All leaders everywhere, mostly, so I'm talking about the West here, all leaders in the West, they would profit from the war if they could, yes. Without a doubt, dude.
Society. I also want to mention that there is one person who was very deeply involved in Ukraine, and that's Biden. In fact, I got to know him with.
Why would you have an Nazi responsible for your election systems? I'm just like, it's a weird thing, dude, and it's completely unnecessary. Just choose someone else. This is so easy, dude. If a neo-Nazi was responsible for the Danish election, I'd just like, no, we don't need that guy. We can have any other person do it. There's like 8 million people in Denmark. Just choose anyone else, right? But the Americans just like, yep, that makes sense.
With regard to Ukraine, he had a lot more patience than I had in trying to convert Poroshenko into a democratic leader. I fed up with him and I told him so. But actually, Biden kept on trying to convert Poroshenko into a Democrat.
Great. Thank you, George.
What does that mean? Convert Poroshenko to a Democrat? What the fuck does that mean, dude? I think it means do what we want, right? So stop pocketing all the money, give some to us, sell Ukraine. The soil of Ukraine doesn't belong to you, it belongs to us, etc. I think that's what it means, then. I got a video here I won't share because it's Al Jazeera. So I won't share that video because I'm streaming on YouTube. And I'm gonna get fucked if I stream this video. So I'm gonna save this one, assholes. I have like 21 videos saved for later. You're never gonna watch it, though. See, in Belgrade. His wife is a singer, I believe. Pretty. I saw one of her songs. Just like Kim Jong-un's wife. I wonder, does he have kids? But surely he do. I remember we had a Chinese woman in here a while back. It's just a shame that she left, dude. I fucking hate it. Devil something. And her name was Vivian, but her Twitch name was Devil something. I wish she was here, dude. I wish she was here. So she would share all sorts of cool stuff with China, dude. But she got angry with me. I said something. Very sensitive person. Very fucking sensitive, dude. The political understanding from most in the US is so limited. Even the purported leftists. Most of the time they don't understand how they still support US hegemony. Exactly, Uppsala. Exactly. They will say, I'm against US hegemony, but then they will go out on their way and they will still support what they do. And it's pathetic. We see this every fucking time, dude. We see this every fucking time, dude. They believe that they believe whatever, and sometimes the lies are just so pathetic, like the fucking chemicals attack in Syria, the ISIS crocus attack, shit like that. Uppsala, the lies are just so dumb that Uppsala. I think some part of me thinks that deep down they're just like, yeah, I want to support America, you know. So they will just lie to themselves. Maybe, I'm not sure. But it's just too ridiculous, dude, for it to be real. It just can't be real, dude. That's Visic, the Serbian president. As far as we know, he told NATO to fuck off, dude. Remember Assad's wife, dude? Very beautiful. Looks very cute. That guy's just like, Terrible. I think they're just full of bullshit, dude. They have no values. They just have ideologies. That's the problem with them. So they will support an idea, but not the values of the idea. And that's why they will always like show inconsistencies and shit like that, dude. They will always be like inconsistent because there is an idea and it sounds good, and they can use that in the online space where everything matters to them, but the values of it just completely is ignored because they're shallow human beings, dude. Why do we hate Assad? You can Mossad Assad. Do you know that Syrians thought they'll have a break because Bashar was Western educated? His father was a tyrant. I think you have to be a fucking tyrant, Fuad. I think you have to. Times are tough, dude. Times are tough. There's shitties everywhere. Everyone is trying to take over, sell out to America. How are you gonna deal with it, dude? They're swimming in liberal idealism. They don't understand the impact, the material impact, in what matters most. If you realize what the US hegemony is, what it has been doing, what it is doing, you see its pattern everywhere. Pattern is everywhere, dude. You don't need to go into details. You can just look at it. A good example is the Kosovo genocide, which is very easy to dispute because NATO themselves said, "Oh, it's a lie, dude." Right? And so we don't even need to. We don't even need to fucking like have the information. We just need to know the pattern, and we know the pattern. It's very easy. The pattern is so recognizable, dude. Exactly, Turbo. Exactly. That's my impression of Assad, and he's doing that successfully. That's why Syria is so fucked, dude. I know, but that's because of sanctions. Just like North Korea. But North Korea is going better, though. Trump.
In my next term, we will build a great Iron Dome.
This seems like a message to Israel. Saying, I'm with you, boys. I'm with you. You can elect me. This is not a message to the people of America. This is a message to the deep state saying, don't worry, I'm going to be with you.
Very much like Israel has, but even better. I'm saying, why don't we have that? We should have that too. We have a lot.
What do you mean, an Iron Dome for America? It makes no sense, right? That makes no sense. Turbo, this is why this is a message to the deep state saying, I'm going to be more for Israel than Biden was. That's why I'm mentioning how good the Iron Dome is. What the fuck would an Iron Dome do in America? Is there any Iron Domes going into? Is there any missiles going into America, dude?
A lot of hostile people out there, We have a lot of bad actors out there. We're going to build the greatest dome of them all. We're going to have it all made right here.
You're not going to do shit, dude. Come on.
In America, some of it's going to be made right here in Michigan. State-of-the-art missile defense shield that will be entirely built in America and will create jobs, and we're going to...
There we go again with the fucking jobs, dude. It's just so weird with America. What's the problem? Just be normal, dude.
We're going to have the greatest dome of them all. We're going to have greater... You saw how effective that was with Israel last week with 300 rockets shot. Every one of them knocked out, every one of them knocked down. Probably if they didn't have it, they wouldn't even have Israel right now, if you think about it, right? All those would have hit various locations. Virtually none of them got through. Amazing. We're going to have a more sophisticated version. We have the technology. We have the genius. We're going to have a more... We're going to build a great Iron Dome.
Furnace, thank you for the sub, man. How are you doing?
We're going to have a shield around our country, and it's made here, and it's going to be a great thing.
Whatever they do is purely temporarily, and it's I don't know, dude. A shield. I do feel like border security is a normal thing to have. Yes. Right? Denmark have border security. Why not? Right? There's border security between Sweden and Norway. Right? But we can't talk about border security because that's a right-wing talking point. And we don't want to be racist, no? Again, we got another video. You can see how wholesome Serbia looks like, dude. I want to see the wife. She looks okay, dude. She looks okay. Serbia is looking great, dude. Because of this sort of welcome. That's when you know it's wholesome. Right, there's no bullshit. Look at is that Chinese writing, dude? What the shit did they do? Did they put up this? How weird, dude. Yeah, that labor thing, I don't get it, dude. Who gives a shit about the fucking labor? Exactly. This is very nice, dude. I wish we could see more videos from this. It's super chill. I have not thought. I have not. I've seen some Chinese cars. I forgot the name, dude. Hangxi or something. That's not the name, though. Something like that. Kirby.
And look, lastly, if Mr. Putin and Russian officials are worried about their troops in Ukraine getting hit with weapons from other countries, then...
I don't think they're worried about that. They're worried about you hitting civilians in Russian territory. That's the issue, right? That's the issue.
And the easiest thing to do is just take your troops and leave.
Say that to Israel, dude. President of Laos arrived in Moscow for Victory Day.
Заместитель министра иностранных дел. Очень рада вас видеть в Москве. Надеемся, что вы проведете очень успешные переговоры.
That looks not too bad. Doesn't look too bad for her. But for that, don't buy a car, dude. Very cool. This is a 300-meter long St. George ribbon. That ribbon is banned in the West because of democracy and freedom of speech.
Ленту протяженностью в 300 метров вдоль всего нашего знаменитого мемориального комплекса Саур-могила. Важно, что вот с Белгородской области к нам приехала Георгиевская лента, дальше она поедет в Тульскую область.
Communism didn't create poverty, dude. Communism was such a big contester and fair to capitalism that it was the main enemy of the world for like 100 years or something. It's a shame that communism didn't treat capitalism as an enemy on the same level, so they could have won. But communism was proven and tried and never successful. Turbo, I'm naturally lazy, dude. Some people call it effective. If communism created poverty, then it wouldn't have been an enemy of the world, dude. Russia's only Soviet combat IA-16 fighter took part in the battles of the Great Patriotic War and was restored. Cool as fuck, dude. Cool as fuck. Look how it looks like a cartoon aircraft, dude. This is cool. It cures poverty. True. Communism cured poverty, dude. It makes poverty obsolete. Click lock. Can you give me one of these, dude? There's a guy here. I'm not gonna show the photo. We got a guy with blood running from here. It's not like huge amount of blood, but I'm gonna leave it as is. Russian liberal was beaten in Serbia. He said he was beaten by school kids for supporting Kosovo separatists. The school kids, dude. So the school kids, they know what's up, dude. Very cool. Very cool. Iran's nuclear chief says Iran is ready to help Saudi Arabia develop its peaceful nuclear program. Lol. We got a Putin speech here. It's 8 minutes, but it's in English, so we're gonna check it out, boys.
Speech by the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin.
Vladimira Vladimirovича Putina.
Definitely. Upsida. Definitely do. It's gonna be tough implementing like full-on communism again. I'm not sure how different China is from how socialist versus communist they are, dude. I don't know. But Turbo Satin, you would know, Upsida.
Citizens of Russia, ladies and gentlemen, friends. In these solemn and crucial moments of assuming the office of the President, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the citizens of Russia across all regions of our country, as well as those living in the historical territories of Russia who have won their right to stand united with our motherland. I humbly honor our heroes, the participants in the special military operation, and all those who are fighting for our fatherland. I would like to thank you again for the trust you have placed in me and for your unwavering support. These words are directed to every citizen of Russia. I have just taken the oath of office of the President. The words I spoke convey the essence of the supreme mission of the head of state, to protect Russia and serve the nation. I understand that this is a tremendous honor, a major responsibility and a sacred duty. These have always been the guiding principles of my work in the past. I assure you that the interests and security of the people of Russia will continue to be my foremost concern. The consolidated will of millions of people is a tremendous force, as well as evidence of our shared firm conviction that we will determine the fate of Russia ourselves, and only ourselves, for the sake of present and future generations.
И только сами. Ради сегодняшних и будущих поколений.
You, the citizens of Russia, have confirmed that the country is on the right course. This is of great importance right now, as we face serious challenges.
Сейчас, когда мы столкнулись с серьезными испытаниями.
I see this as your deep awareness of our common historical goals and unwavering resolve to defend our choices, our values, our freedom and Russia's national interests.
Свои ценности, свободу и национальные интересы России.
I am confident that we will pass through this difficult pivotal period with dignity and emerge even stronger. We will undoubtedly accomplish everything we have planned for the long term, all the far-reaching projects aimed at achieving our development goals.
Масштабные проекты, направленные на достижение целей развития.
Our top priority is the preservation of the people. I am confident that the support of centuries-old family values and traditions will continue to unite public and religious associations, political parties, and all levels of government.
Религиозные объединения, политические партии, все уровни власти.
Our decisions regarding the development of the country and its regions must be effective and fair and must promote the prosperity of Russian families and improve their quality of life. We have been and will continue to be open to strengthening good relations with all countries that view Russia as a reliable and honest partner. Indeed, those constitute the global majority. We are not rejecting dialogue with Western states. The choice is theirs, whether they intend to continue trying to contain Russia's development, continue the policy of aggression, the relentless pressure they have been exerting on our country for years, or seek a path to cooperation and peace. To reiterate, we are open to talks, including on security and strategic stability, but not to negotiations from a position of strength. We are open to a conversation without arrogance, conceit or exceptionalism, a dialogue on an equal footing and with respect for each other's interests. Together with our partners in Eurasian integration and other sovereign development centers, we will continue to build a multipolar world and an equal and indivisible security system. In this complex, rapidly changing world, we must strive to be self-sufficient and competitive, opening up new horizons for Russia, as we have done many times throughout our history. But we must also remember its lessons and never forget about the enormous price we paid for internal unrest and troubles. Therefore, our state and socio-political system must be strong and resistant to any threats and challenges, ensuring the progressive and stable development, as well as the unity and independence of our country.
Where's the Git folder?
Flexibility is not equal to inflexibility. Our state and social systems must be flexible, creating conditions for renewal and progress. We can see that the atmosphere in society has changed, and how much we now value reliability, responsibility, sincerity, integrity, generosity, and courage. I will do everything in my power to ensure that those who have displayed these admirable human and professional traits, and who have proved their loyalty to the fatherland through their deeds, achieve leading positions in state governance, the economy, and all other spheres. We must ensure reliable continuity in the development of our country for decades to come and bring up new generations who will strengthen Russia's might and develop our state based on interethnic accord, the preservation of the traditions of all ethnic groups living in Russia, a civilizational nation united by the Russian language and our multi-ethnic culture.
Putin and the Eastern leaders just strike me as being normal, dude. Multipolar world might be a pipe dream. If AI Godbot stays in charge, Neo wake up, Morpheus is calling. Multipolarity is already here, Twitch roll. That's why the Red Sea is still not unblocked, dude. That's why you see Xi going on European visits and shit like that, dude. And that's why you saw the Ukrainian wars, because of multipolarity. America wanted to break off Europe for itself and not the other side. So they separated Russia from Europe.
Русским языком и нашей многонациональной культурой.
Friends, I will do everything it takes, everything I can, to justify your confidence in me, using the powers granted to me as the head of state by the Constitution. At the same time, I would like to emphasize that the success of this endeavor depend above all on our unity, integrity, and our desire to serve our fatherland, protect it, and work to the best of our abilities.
Пользу Отечеству, защищать его, трудиться с полной отдачей.
Today, we must answer to our 1,000-year-long history and our predecessors. They attained seemingly insurmountable heights because they always put the country first.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Upsala. There is still public housing in Russia. They inherited a lot of communism stuff from back in the day. Healthcare, medicine, housing. We can also just look at the fucking prices of energy in Russia. It's nationalized, etc.
Недоступные высоты. Потому что на первое место всегда ставили Родину.
They knew that truly challenging goals can only be achieved together with the country and its people, and they created a great power, our fatherland, leaving a legacy of glorious achievements from which we continue to draw inspiration today.
Наше Отечество добились таких триумфов, которые вдохновляют нас и сегодня.
We look forward with confidence and plan our future by outlining and already carrying out new projects and programs, which are designed to inject even more momentum in our development effort and make it even stronger.
Которые призваны сделать наше развитие еще более динамичным, еще более мощным.
We are a united and great people, and together we will overcome all obstacles, implement all our plans. Together we will win.
Воплотим в жизнь все задуманное. Вместе победим.
Nice one, Putin. Just normal, dude. What we would expect from a leader. Large public housing projects are also more energy efficient also. Yeah, that's true. I also think that, I'm not sure about this, but I wonder if they are built more efficiently, just the building itself, dude. I don't know about that though, but in Denmark we had some really shitty, I need to sneeze. We had some shitty buildings built in the 80s, dude. And the walls are just like fucking crumbling. Hey, Olavo Voodoo, what's up? I think Big Bad Boom lives in public house. I'm not quite sure though. As you can see, this is the best we can get. Russia has started developing a nuclear power plant for a joint lunar station with China. A power plant on the fucking moon, dude. Nice one. Hey OPGG, how are you doing? Me too. We got, remember, Satin, that the Democrats are not racist because that's the Republicans, right?
Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things.
I don't think you know, dude.
I want the world open up to all of them because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenge.
Hey Dapri, what's up, man? They're all racist, okay? I don't think it's a right or left thing. We have seen some right racism though, with the student protest, right? Happy Victory Day. Thank you, Dapri. Thank you. We got a German leopard here. Cool version of the song. That's the leopard. I can recognize the leopard now because of the fucking grill, dude. There's also a Ukrainian tank here. of these tanks look brand new. I don't think we need to go to the moon to harvest resources, dude. That just seemed like a project that is completely unnecessary. This is a German from the AfD. And Satin, I asked him once, why are they Nazis? And he said they're just Nazis. I don't know why they're Nazis. I suspected that they are Nazis because they have been labeled as such, because they want to exit the war. But I don't know, Satin. German AfD politician Maria Theresa Kaiser was just convicted and fined $6,000. Her crime? Republication of statistics showing the Afghan immigrants disproportionately commit sexual assault in Germany. Obviously, we know this is like a way to like cater to your base, but regardless, I have not seen any Nazi ideology from the AfD. What I have seen is them getting out of the war zone. And what we have seen is the current parties of Germany supporting Nazism. These people want to exit it. Okay? That's what we have seen. Salman. Are you here? This looks like a Salman video. No? Where the fuck did he go, dude? Our faith is stronger than your bombs. Then this is for you, Furnace.
Failed you in so many ways. And that you may never find it in your heart to forgive us anymore. They have stolen your land and forced division among your people. Air, land, and sea blockades on a tiny strip with high fences and cameras pointing at you 24/7. 80% of the water is undrinkable. 70% of your people are food insecure. Poverty, unemployment, and children suffering from PTSD.
I remember that kid, dude. Fucking shaking. Holy shit, dude. He probably just... That kid shaking just saw his entire fucking family just gone, dude. And he has no idea what's happening.
Shooting of innocence, but the world was not watching. Now we do. We amplify your voice, boycott, and march for your freedom.
Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva
And still, we feel that we're not doing anything. But you did.
You Gazans have liberated the United States of America. There's things I couldn't say that I can say now.
Who's this, dude?
The word is unfair. That their human rights are all lies.
True. Very good video.
That leaders are just puppets under one system. That heroes don't need capes. That resistance is the only way to gain freedom. That in this world, everything seems dead, except for the Palestinians.
Very good fucking video, dude. Steven Seagal is gonna make a documentary about the killings of the people in Donetsk. That's the last thing I heard, dude. Russia is still making the highest amount of money from oil exports since May 2022.
Now, one of the main ways that Russia and the Kremlin make money is by exporting lots of oil around the world. That's been part of their business for a long time, and it continues to be part of their business. In fact, if we look at total Russian oil exports outside of Russia, you can see they have come down in terms of the euros, the amount that's been earned since the invasion. But now look at the total amount. Okay, so this is looking at the weight in tons of oil exports, and you can see, well, basically, they are more or less the same as they were before the invasion, so back in February 2022. And this is, in one sense, a little bit odd because there are all these sanctions on Russia. The UK, the EU, the US, they say they're not going to import Russian oil. They've imposed this price cap. Supposedly, Russia shouldn't be making much money or as much money from it. But actually, when you look at the revenues that the Kremlin basically earns from all of this oil, I'm going to take...
The Kremlin. Remember, it's state-owned, dude. Good night, Brad. Sleep well. You're going to bed early today.
Your kind of average here, the 3-month average, look at that red line. It's up to the highest level now since May 2022. Okay, so Russia is still making lots of money from oil, but how are they doing it? Well, here's a clue, okay? Let me just show you who was receiving Russian oil before the invasion of Ukraine. The main recipients were the US, the EU, and China. Now look at how that's shifted, okay? So the geography has shifted. These countries are no longer accepting it, but China...
America is still getting oil. America is still getting oil, dude.
China, India, and Turkey are. What's happening there forward is quite interesting. So oil goes from Russia, it goes to places like India, it gets refined, and then because at that point the sanctions don't apply anymore, they've been kind of laundered, that oil can go to Europe. In fact, it can go to the UK. And if you look at Indian oil exports from India to the UK, so before the invasion of Ukraine, they were relatively low. This is various different types of things, so jet fuel, diesel, and so on, from India. Now look what happens after the invasion. They go up quite sharply. So that is oil coming from India that wasn't previously coming. And what we do know, when we look at the various different refineries...
Just getting through a third party, though.
...is that, look at the red bits. A lot of that oil and the oil products, whether it's jet fuel, whether it's diesel, that comes to the UK, actually started its life as crude coming from Russia, except that rather than coming directly to the UK, it's gone via India instead.
And how does that make you feel? Yeah, the whole of Europe is still getting oil, exactly. Exactly. Lukashenko arriving in Moscow, I think. Belarus. Oil is used in the production and all sorts of stuff, dude. Not just in fuel, but all sorts of stuff. But we could replace a lot of consumption by using nuclear reactors, right? Uppsala, doesn't electrical vehicles, don't that make sense if you have a lot of nuclear facilities to use them for charging? I don't think you need to use fucking oil as fuel for energy. I don't think you need that, dude. But you need oil for production, definitely. Definitely, dude. You can't do without oil. It makes no sense, dude. Also, oil is meant to be used, dude. It's there to be used. There's something different. So I think that surely what you just need to prevent is pollution. That's what you need to prevent, dude. Hope it's solar is not that efficient, dude. Neither is windmills. It's simply not efficient enough, dude. It can't do anything that makes sense. What you need is nuclear. That's the solution. Not windmills or solar. They don't work. Plastic pollution via the oils, what do you mean? Yeah, nuclear is very efficient and there's newer tech like thorium reactors that are very safe. And if you could charge your cars using energy from that I could see that making sense, dude. Right? That could make sense. And I think the newer nuclear reactors, they don't like pollute and have like water waste that are like polluted for like fucking decades and shit like that, dude. I think they are very like clean. So I think that you already have solutions for energy. You don't need to worry about that. How will NATO fight Russia when the bloc soldiers don't even know how to jump in parachutes? During a NATO exercise in Sweden, 11 alliance service members were injured doing a parachute jump. We got Stoltenberg here, saying that they have been training Ukrainian military since 2014.
Didn't start in February.
This is an older video that I've saved on my Discord. It's a very relevant video.
The war started in 2014, and since 2014, NATO allies have provided support to Ukraine with training, with equipment, so the Ukrainian armed forces were much stronger in 2022 than they were in 2014. And of course, that made a huge difference when President Putin decided to attack Ukraine.
But that's Jens Stoltenberg admitting that NATO has been in Ukraine since 2014, arming the Ukrainians since 2014, training them since 2014. The war didn't start in 2022, but in 2014. Just like the war in Gaza didn't start on October 7th. Right? We got Scott Ritter talking about Putin's inauguration.
Vladimir Putin made it clear in his speech that he is seeking good relations with the West. Russia's not seeking to dominate anybody, but Russia wants to live in peaceful coexistence with its Western neighbors as an equal, as a nation defined not by...
They don't care about equal or shit like that, dude. They don't care about the West. They just don't want to be threatened by the West. That's it. They don't care about equal treatment. They don't give a shit. They just don't want to be threatened, dude. They just want security on their fucking borders. That's it, dude.
By Western values, by Russian values. The thing that made this redefinition possible is this conflict with Ukraine. The special military operation has proven to be the final building block in this new structure of modern Russia. A building block that actually isn't at the top of the Russian edifice, but at the very foundation. A building block of patriotism. A building block that says that the Russians must defend their country. But to defend your country...
That's not really true. The West tried to dominate by sanctioning Russia and cutting Russia out of SWIFT. But as you can see, that impact hasn't actually been proven that effective. Russia's economy is gonna, according to IMF America, the Russian economy is going to be the one that grows most this year. De-dollarization has been in progress since 2014. The East is selling their foreign reserves, the dollar, and buying gold. So, I don't know what you mean, Twitch troll. I don't know what you mean, dude. What we're seeing is proof of the exact opposite of what you're writing. Economic influence, military influence. Russia has the biggest military influence on the planet right now. You got 50 countries trying to defeat Russia and Ukraine, and they're failing to do so. NATO has admitted that they have no shells. America has admitted that they have no shells. They have no air defense. They have nothing. The entirety of NATO has been demilitarized in less than 2 years. I don't know what you mean, dude. Russia didn't even use everything, dude. Russia demilitarized America and NATO in less than 2 years, and they did it quite easily. You do realize that, right? When it comes to science, who do you think has the most advanced military? The most advanced submarines, the most advanced nuclear weapons, the most advanced nuclear power reactors? That's fucking Russia. That's the reason why America would buy rocket engines from Russia. So I'm just troll. I don't know what you mean, dude. It's so weird. Everything you're saying just goes against what you're actually observing in on the battlefield, dude. Right? The only thing China wants is to trade. The West has lost its power, okay? Look at the Red Sea, dude. Look at Ukraine. Right? Biden is a neocon. World War III is a neocon agenda. It's not a Trump agenda. So Twitch troll, sorry, it just seems like you're talking all sorts of shit, dude. Biden is a neocon. World War III is a neocon agenda. You forget about Trump, dude.
You must know your country. You must love your country. You must cherish your country. You must be willing to sacrifice for your country. The special military operation has become the litmus test of what it means to be a Russian today. Literally, you're either for Russia or you're against Russia. And for Russians, this choice has been confronted and has been made. And Vladimir Putin is looking to these newly rebranded Russians who have not only said, we love Russia, but we're willing to sacrifice for Russia. We're willing to die for Russia. These new Russian heroes. This is the future of Russia. A Russia that looks to itself for motivation, that looks to itself for inspiration. And this is the Russia that Vladimir Putin is going to lead in the next term in office. An office that will redefine Russia in the final stages of this transformation that has been making continuously since 1999. A Russia that will, for once and all, purge the poison of Western malign influence out of its system and create a pure Russian notion of what Russia is. A Russia where Russians are proud to be Russian and proud of their president, Vladimir Putin.
The Russians are proud of what they fucking achieved already, dude. On the battlefield, that is. Fuck off. Turbo, I feel like everyone is fucked, dude. Everyone except me. Take a look at this. Turbo. Burn this.
This is a hell of a time.
That's right.
We're in a little deep now,
right.
Fella, let me tell you.
We're rolling.
Truth, are you here?
Marker? Yeah.
This is Salman.
Right now. Jim, that was better.
Forget it. Wait a minute.
But the amount of people you have to involve and shit like that. I remember Unelectable Airways was saying that 9/11 was an inside job, right? And you have to involve like thousands of people to do that. But with this, the amount of people you have to involve with this is just too much. Artyom. I don't really care about space race, global warming. They'll be uncovered by other people who are interested in them like you. If it becomes viral and big only, then I'll be interested. No, Slav. Not after we broke off, dude. Not after we broke off. He keeps believing that Pfizer, that shit is safe, dude. Even though they have been fucking withdrawn at this point.
Truth is,
that's from Leeds.
Israel is ignoring the UK government. And the
what this guy wants is to do more than just words. He needs action. I'm not sure what he means by action. Does he mean like attack Israel?
truth is that our government actually now needs to act. Words are not enough. We need action to show that there are consequences for breaching international law. Act now by ending arms sales. Act now by suspending the trade talks, because if the government doesn't do what's necessary and take the action to help
good point, dude.
Prevent
why not do that?
The attack on Rafah, then isn't it the case that the Israeli government will see it as our government giving him the green light to commit yet more war crimes?
Why not end the fucking arm deals, dude? Why not do that, dude? Footage showing the brutality used by New York police against pro-Palestine protesters. Satin. What? We will win, okay. I believe we will win. New York police brutally arrested fit student and protesters. Fit student. This is equipment that was destroyed in Gaza City municipality. It was deliberately destroyed by the Israeli army. So tractors. So I'm assuming this is like vehicles that was destroyed to like help evacuate people, shit like that, dude. But you can see they just burned down everything, dude. That's a garbage truck, surely. But they're just trying to destroy everything. Without a fucking doubt, dude. They're trying to just destroy whatever they can find. Why don't they just build something? A pro-Palestine student chants Palestine will be free while being arrested by New York PD. The police say it's not too brutal, honestly. The police there was not too brutal, honestly. Let's be honest, right? Hey, Sven Kiel. You're late today. How dare you? Upsilla, here comes the interesting part. I'm glad you're here for this. It comes now and later. So this guy was showing a Palestinian flag at Eurovision. Swedish Palestinian artist Erik Saade, who came third place at the ESC 2011, shows up at Eurovision in the opening act with a keffiyeh and a Palestinian flag to protest Israel's participation in the Eurovision Song Contest amidst the genocide in Gaza. And I think he was stopped or expelled or something, and Eurovision issued an apology for this. And you guys remember what they did with Ukraine, right? Ukraine was all over Eurovision. Remember that, dude? Remember that? I got more videos from Year Vision that I will show you later. I thought they're gonna come closer now. So this is footage showing the Israeli tank shelling tents of displaced people in Rafah. So this is a tank. This is a tent. That's a tent. Is this like a camp of tents? I'm assuming there's no people there, right? I'm assuming there's no, but it doesn't matter. They're just destroying everything, dude. If these universities care about their assets, the students' movement will become a liability.
Harvard think.
Where's this dude? Harvard University.
Harvard think this is going to stop. The student intifada has engulfed the entire country. It is changing the conversation, expanding the realm of possibility. And if these universities care only about their assets, the student movement will become a liability.
Ricardo.
If university portfolios make genocide profitable, the student intifada will make each day of continued investment more costly than the last. If these administrations run their campuses as tyrants, those campuses will become ungovernable.
That's right. That's right, asshole.
The Harvard Out of Occupied Palestine Coalition is proud of the discipline with which its student protesters have conducted themselves in the face of daily intimidation and abuse.
That's right, asshole.
But here at Harvard, the administration has left the student movement with few options to seek the change they advocate for. And make no mistake, whatever happens next, it will be the result of the choices that Harvard has made. All questions can be directed to the Harvard Out of Occupied Palestine email.
Okay. We got pictures from student camping at the Palestinian Ghent University in Belgium. Sekhe, this is you. Bicycles. Eyes on Rafah. We got people on Twitch hijacking that slogan, using it for their own personal benefit, dude. Saying it's about LGBTQ. But just fuck off, honestly, dude. I see many fucking annoying people on Twitch, dude. It's insane. There's a guy here actually like Oh No Tail. He did like some Roblox stuff for I also like Silver. I like Mana reports, but the majority of people on Twitch they're just like super annoying, dude. There's a guy who's just like peaceful now, but all he does is just play music and watch democracy now, dude. This one, K, how do you say? She's nice. Rathbone, I don't know. Seems like a liberal, I don't fucking know, dude. Seems okay, honestly, whatever. But this guy, he seems nice. Oh no, Theo.
I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Oh, oops.
But the thing I like about him is that he just seems normal, dude. Seems fucking normal. That's it, dude. So, K, is this you? No, Slav, I just fucking hate them, dude. Yeah, they're just fucking clowns. Insincere, taking advantage. Just don't understand shit, dude. They just, they love to like align with a social group so they feel a part. They don't really care about the people in Palestine. They would care about the Ukrainians. They don't. That's why I'm saying it, dude. Until the last Ukrainian is their motto. We know they don't give a fuck, dude. And they don't care about the Palestinians. They might have been tricked into believing that they believe. But they don't. Exactly, Upsala. Israeli settlers, militias, are trying to storm UNRWA headquarters in Jerusalem. Occupied Jerusalem. So now we got settlers attacking UNRWA, dude. Because Hamas. This is ridiculous, dude. This is ridiculous. UNRWA. I remember when they said UNRWA was terrorist group. I was just like, yeah, whatever. But they fucking pulled it off, dude. Israel pulled it off. It's nuts what they can do. What Israel is able to do with saying that's a terrorist group is insane, dude. Remember that organization that was investigating Israeli rape? All of a sudden, they were a terrorist group as well, dude. Fake. The situation with freedom of speech has improved in Ukraine, according to a report by Western organization Reporters Without Borders. The truth. There is no freedom of speech in Ukraine at all. Since the first day of the conflict, by Zelensky's decree, all Ukrainian TV channels have been broadcasting in the format of a single continuous telephone, the same content. In December 2022, Ukraine approved a major law prohibiting the publication of uncoordinated information about Russia. In addition, there is an increasing call in Ukraine to block Telegram. At the end of April, the US State Department published a report on human rights violations in Ukraine. At the end of March, the French edition of Le Figaro reported that Kyiv dismissed 70 journalists who were accused of handling military secrets. Ukrainian opposition Telegram channels are accused of collaborating with Russia's special services, attempting to block them. More. I'm not sure if you saw this. Visic and C. We saw this, dude. We saw that. Sorry. China's carrier, dude. This is the third carrier. Fujian. It is undergoing sea trials. It is, I think, 300 meters long. Is that right, dude? 300 meters. Obviously, a Chinese vessel is gonna be superior, dude. What is that? This one is not nuclear powered, like the Americans. Completely unnecessary, by the way. But it means it can't stay on sea without getting refueled as long as the Americans do. But it's not polluting as much. This is the point, I suppose. American carriers don't care about pollution. Diesel. I think so. It's a combination of diesel and something else. Don't know. Conventional powered, which limits the range and duration. It just says conventional. I'm gonna assume it's a form of diesel. I'm not sure if nuclear sub is the way to go, Svenkia, because the only thing that the nuclear sub, when a submarine becomes detectable, that means that it's worth nothing. The only thing that's worth with a submarine is that it's invisible. But if you have a nuclear sub, that means it leaves a trail of radioactivity in the water that can be detected. So it can actually be detected. And you can't stay indefinitely anyway, because the people in the sub needs food and water. So you still need to supply regardless. So I don't think a nuclear sub is the way to go. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think you need the nuclear. I don't think so. I don't think that's what you need, dude. I don't think it's worth much that you can be out in the sea for like a year. I think you can just go and refuel, restock supplies, which you need anyway. you need food and water. So you're gonna need to restock anyway. And you can actually restock on sea, you know? So I don't really think like it's that efficient. You got Turkey's ship here still going between Turkey and Israel, Furnace. I'm not sure what you're up to, dude. But the blockade is not effective, Furnace. And we are blaming you. Yeah, but they don't make food. They need to restock on food. So a submarine can't just stay in... They can, you still need food, dude. Very cute. I saved this one because it's super cute. It's in Balkan, I think. Russia. But this one was super curious, so it approached the fucking... You can see where it came from, dude. So it was super curious, dude. If you think about the benefits of a nuke is that you can easily be detected. And that's a huge fucking disadvantage. And you need to restock anyway. So why not just restock on fuel while you're restocking on food? So I don't see the point yet, though. We got a guy here talking about... I forgot, dude. Russia and Russian Soviet posters. Click lock. Right here. I saw this video. It was kind of cool, dude.
Here are 3 iconic Soviet World War II posters that every Russian knows. Number 1, the motherland is calling. This is by far the most popular World War II poster in all of the Soviet Union. Created by Irakli Taidze, it depicts a middle-aged woman reminding soldiers' mothers of their military oaths. Number 2, don't chat. A little poem in the top right-hand corner quotes a Soviet poet. Be aware. These days, the walls are listening. There's a fine line between chatter, gossip, and treason. Number 3, glory to the Red Army. Once the Soviet troops finally defeated the Nazis and hoisted the Red Army's flag over Berlin's Reichstag, it was time to celebrate. The poster by Leonid Golovanov depicts his own earlier poster called We Will Reach Berlin, with the subheading, We've Done It. Glory to the Red Army.
We need some of these posters, dude. Furnace. But I don't have my own place. When I do, I'll buy some. Nimitz-class carriers for refrigerated and dry food can support a crew of 6,000 for 70 days. I know. Compare that to a diesel carrier, then Svenkia. Compare that to a diesel carrier. Hypersonic missiles also negate a lot of the needed capability of aircraft carriers. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And so does ordinary drones. They do. Hey, CatCube, welcome back. Did you see the video, Teo? I would like some of these posters, Furnace, but I don't want to do them now, dude. Ukrainian parliamentarian Dunda said on live TV that the Western powers needs to understand it's not the time for human rights and Western values. We'll talk about democracy, rights and freedom later. Now we're at war.
Повинно все ж таки усвідомити і розмовляти з нашими західними партнерами, сказати, що ми не можемо діяти за тими рамками і законними нормами мирного часу 21-го року. От після війни ми будемо говорити про демократію, ми будемо говорити про наближення там прав і свобод і так далі. Але під час війни у нас є лише одне завдання – виживання. І все, що ми робимо, повинно бути направлено саме на це.
Okay, no Western values, boys. What then? There's snow in May. There is snow in Moscow, Artyom. Are you in Moscow? Yes, Furnace, I want to get them in real life, dude, but I don't want to get them now, dude. Fake. Ukrainian channels claim that Russia is running out of tanks. The truth. If these sources were to be believed, Russia would have run out of tanks 2 years ago. This time they're pointing out that all the equipment of the Russian armed forces inventory will be on display at the Victory Day parade. So all of the tanks Russia have is on Victory Day, and they don't have more than that. Artyom. Never forget. Palestine will never forget, boys. Palestine will never forget. Maloney. There we go. Twitch. Twitch roll. Because you didn't say you were in Moscow, Artyom. You didn't say that. This is occupation army blowing up Abu Jarad gas station, east of Rafah. They're just blowing up everything, dude. Turbo. Turbo, did you see the PDF I sent to you? I don't know what it is, Turbo. You sent it to me earlier. Who's that guy, dude? Is that Israeli guy who got sued like super nuts? I forgot who that was, dude. The Israeli occupation police intensifies arrest of West Bank workers, announcing the arrest of a number of them today in the Golan region. They're probably gonna be expelled, dude. Berlin banned Russian flags from being displayed tomorrow. I know, Cat Cube. They're going nuts, dude. They're going nuts, dude. As people run to try to seek some kind of safety, nowhere is safe. Rafah is being bombed continuously. People leaving Rafah. I bet these kids are cute as fuck, dude. Fucking angels. You guys have seen them talk, right? They're cute. Fucking innocent, dude. This is all they fucking own. America's fucked. Sibushk is not banned, no. If Sibushk is banned, then he will come back some other way. Sibushk is not always here, which is annoying. Very annoying. What do you think, Tabo? Biden puts arms shipments to Israel on hold amid dispute over Rafah attack. This is weird, dude. This is New York Times, right? That's New York Times. I'm not sure I trust this, boys. I'm not sure I trust this. Cheng, go to bed, dude. Cheng, go to bed. And Cheng, there's something. Turbo is going to Moscow to buy the apartment that you want. So Cheng, you need to buy it quickly, dude. Cheng, you need to buy it quickly. Before Turbo buys it. You two want the same apartment. Do something, Cheng. Why Lithuania is considering sending soldiers to Ukraine? Oops. Lithuania is preparing to send soldiers to Ukraine on a training mission. Okay. It was told to IFT she had a parliamentary permission to send troops to Ukraine for training purposes. Something her government has floated before. But that Kiev had not yet asked for this. Ingrida, that's the person here, herself knows something about warfare. She has destroyed millions of men's erections. Okay, dude. She knows she hopes to retire after the conflict ends and returns to a previous occupation of scaring children. How Ukrainians are using the cover of war to escape taxes. Agriculture makes up 40% of exports. War is allowing many to optimize taxes. 2 out of 5 tons to avoid taxes. Okay, whatever. We got redacted here.
This weekend, we learned that NATO is actively trying to draw Putin into a nuclear war. In other words, testing Putin to see if he's telling the truth or he's bluffing or not. Well, was he bluffing before? Does he ever bluff? Doesn't seem like he's the kind of bluffing guy. Maybe Poland is now offering publicly its territory so that NATO can strengthen its eastern flank, by the way. You can put them here, but we also want to know that we can use them. This is a direct nuclear threat to Russia. We'll bring nuclear weapons to Poland ahead of the start of World War III. Great. These are Western leaders right now.
We know what Russia did, dude. And it seems to have been working. Are you gonna wake up now, Ching? Start the day early. And then you can take a nap later, dude. Are you going to work today, Ching? I'm not sure if NATO has internal confidence. External confidence, yes. We got the Visic here. And the Chinese Sea, dude. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is, dude. That's the bodyguard.
I Narodna Republika Kina nama znače mnogo više. Oni su naši iskreni prijatelji. I kao što mi...
Surely, he's not that tall, dude. He's standing on something. Surely. We saw them before, that's not... Because C is pretty tall.
Imamo jasne I jednostavne stavove po pitanju kineskog teritorijalnog integriteta. I zato uvek...
Look, dude. Very cute with the Chinese flag, dude. I love this. Wholesome people, assholes. Standing back a bit, maybe.
Na svakom mjestu kažemo da, Tajvan je Kina, da to piše u povelju Ujedinjenih nacija, tako I oni podržavaju teritorijalni integritet Srbije bez ikakve rezerve. I tako su uvek sa nama u svim najtežim trenucima. Ne zaboravite da su naši kineski prijatelji bili sa nama I pre 25 godina kada je ova zemlja bila rušena I bombardovana, da su zajedno sa nama platili visoku cenu, izgubili ljude samo nekoliko stotina metara odavde. Baš na današnji dan. I hoću da kažem veliko hvala predsjedniku Siju. Jer...
That's the translator. Citizen, thank you for the gift, man. Thank you so much. A total of 18, thank you.
Ovo što smo izgradili u Beogradu.
Who got the gifted one, dude? Danny? I don't know who that is.
Samo deo toga je on mogao da vidi noćas I jutros. Izgradili smo I zahvaljujući jačoj privredi srpskoj, zahvaljujući njegovoj podršci za našu železaru, za naš rudnik u Boru, za mnoge privatne investicije koje dolaze u našu zemlju. I još mnogo toga možemo I moramo da uradimo zajednički. I ja znam da je samo nebo granica I znam kakve ovo prilike otvara za Srbiju, znam kakav potencijal imamo I znam koliko možemo da naučimo I dobijemo od naših prijatelja. A posebno hvala predsjedniku Siju zato što je uvek pokazivao poštovanje prema Srbiji. 5 godina nije dolazio u Evropu I opet je u jednu od prve 3 zemlje, iako je ovde bio pre 8 godina, izabrao našu Srbiju. Hvala mu beskrajno I ja vas molim za najveći aplauz za predsjednika Sija, Republike Srbije I Narodne Republike Kine. Hvala vam stvo.
He's talking from the heart, dude. You can see in that video that he was talking from the heart, dude. No, like scripted bullshit. I love it. Completely fucking normal, dude. Me too, Satin. Very cool, dude. Very cool. No, I'm not working anymore. I'm preparing for my Russian entrance exams. Cheng, you know, when you do this study, you normally put effort into it, right? Because you told us you know like a shit ton of languages. So I'm expecting you to do well. I think it's New Zealand, Turbo. What is the best strategical location to survive a nuclear world war? Greenland, New Zealand, we saw some stats, dude. It's either very south or very north. Because if there's going to be nuclear winter, where you want to be is where there's no NATO bases or no nuclear silos. No military bases. And then you want to be at the north or the south where the nuclear winter is not being too rough. But you're going to be in a bunker. But it's north or south, so I think it was like New Zealand was one of them, dude. I looked into this. But it's better, you know what, Trevor, it's better just to fucking go out, dude. It's better to go out. In New Zealand. Because I don't think you can build a bunker for 10 million that can survive nuclear war, dude. Hey, I'm in Silla, what's up? I hope I do well. And I only know 4 languages. I'm scared of the computer science exam. It's pretty hard. Cheng, as long as you put effort into it. That's all, dude. And if you need help with some computer stuff, I can help you, dude. Wizard can help you too. We can help you. Greenland in a bunker, New Zealand in a bunker. Something like that, Turbo. The idea is that you survive without outside air for a few years, dude. If you want to survive like a nuclear bomb, the idea is that you could actually survive that in America. But the civil unrest will be what is going to get you. So you could probably do that in America, have a bunker in America. Yeah, but a country can be nuked. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, dude. Cat Cube, I think you'll be fucked pretty much everywhere, dude. I think so. Yeah, I think the worst part of nuclear war is the civil unrest, boys. Supply chain is gonna collapse. You're not gonna be able to get food. What are you gonna do? You won't get food. It's that simple. Yeah, but if everyone is hunting, that means that's gonna be an issue. You can't have like 8 million people in Denmark hunting for fish and fucking deer, dude. That's gonna be your neighbor is gonna try to kill you, Salman, because he doesn't have food, dude. And there was people in America. You guys know about America at this point, right? America is at a situation where it's not really collaborating with one another. And doing a civil unrest, it would be super nuts, dude. Everyone would be out just to protect themselves, which is what you should expect, dude. That's humanity. It sucks, but that's what it is, dude. I mean, I live in Norway. I can't hunt here. What am I supposed to hunt, dude? There's no fucking animals here, dude. Hunt with what? Hunt what exactly? And if there's a nuclear war and you go out to the ocean and start catching fish, is it gonna be polluted? I don't fucking know. Maybe that's just, but it's also, I mean, if you have an entire city that goes out to the edge of the ocean and start fishing, that's gonna be an issue. Civil unrest is civil unrest. Rats, cockroaches, pigeons. You can eat the pigeons. Sure. And there's a lot of them, dude. Well, how do you got a year of food? How so, Turbo? How do you have that, dude? Do you mean that you have do you have canned foods? What do you have to? Guys, I'm gonna expose where Turbo is living, and then you can go get the fucking food, dude. Maria Zakharova, spokesperson of Russia. French troops will become a target for Russian military if they end up in Ukraine conflict zone. Remember, the French have been in Ukraine all along. 2 days ago, a video surfaced with dead French troops. The mainlands will be an issue to survive. The big cities will be an issue to survive. But also the small cities will also just... If they can't get food, they'll fucking starve, dude. Dry emergency, I don't know what that is. This is a C. So this is when he visited Serbia. Very cute with the Chinese dude and the Russian everywhere. But look, very cute. That's a sign of good fortune. This is Saluzhny. Remember Saluzhny was sacked, dude, and Syrsky took his place. This is the first appearance of Saluzhny after that episode. He looks happy. This is a singer, Ukrainian singer.
Що там? Заохочувальний погляд.
If you guys wanna, the best way for you guys is just to fucking buy some canned food. That's it, dude. Prepare for like dark times the next 6 years, 10 years. There's gonna be food supply issues. It's gonna be water issues. Just stock up on that, dude. That's it. Hey, combat. I'm at an Airbnb. My apartment is doing some renovation, dude. It's a rental, by the way. I don't think so, Rotterdama. Rotterdama, I think you'll get sickness if you eat human meat. I don't think you can do it. What's that? What happened? Teo, is that you? It's anonymous. Who did that, dude? Who did that, dude? I'm trying to log into donation alerts, but I'm slow as fuck. Because I'm on my fucking laptop, dude. Donation alerts. Fuck off. Anonymous. This is the real pain of those people. Real pain of us. I'm gonna assume this is you, Artyom. Artyom, did you post this? I think Artyom posted this, dude. I'm gonna guess it's fucking Artyom. No? Antibiotics. There's people who know better than me, CatCube. I don't know, dude, what to stock up on. Yeah, but 2 months, Turbo, you need long-term shit, dude. Turbo, you need something that will last you for a few years. So you're gonna need like a closet full of canned food, dude. Antibiotics are good in case you get cut and it gets infected. Antibiotics cannot come in a case of a tablet, CatCube, but do you have to get injection? But a first aid kit. Here, get a first aid kit, dude. Each pack is 2 months. I thought you said you have for 2 months. I got 12. Okay, fine, Turbo. Fine, dude. Can you send a picture on Discord, Turbo? Open the pack and open each one of them so you spend 2 months worth of food. Tablets. I didn't know that, CatCube. Artyom, you need to donate. Otherwise you're a fake Russian. That song is about Yugoslavia. Someone donated it with some very cute, dude. Turbo, open all packs, dude. Open all 12 of them. I need them all in one day, dude. I'm at work, at home. Artyom, I need a house in Moscow. That's what I need, dude. Wired and dehydrated. Artyom, I need a house in Moscow, dude. I need a house in Moscow. Finally, someone fucking donated to donation alerts, dude. It's about time we got paid in rubles. You understand? Schulz, May 8th is the day of liberation of Germany and the world from the tyranny of National Socialism. This day reminds us we must protect and defend peace, freedom, democracy, and the rule of law at all times. And who was it that liberated you from Nazism, Olaf? You don't remember? Just like the Japanese don't remember who dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Stop watching Andrew Tate, Salman. Just stay in the stream, dude. Touchy songs. I never heard that wizard. Artyom, your brother, he can get a public house in Moscow. I need the other one, dude. You need to sign it over to me so I own it. Because I want to buy Soviet posters and I don't want to buy that and shit I don't know, dude. Paris celebrated the 79th anniversary of the victory over Nazism.
Скажите, какое значение для вас имеет?
And that's a normal fucking citizen, dude. That's a normal citizen.
Проведение сегодня бессмертного полка в Европе.
Самое прямое, потому что я здесь сегодня и жив благодаря моему деду. Одному деду, который пропал на Украине, второму деду, который
Something about Ukraine.
Вернулся без ноги. И для меня это день памяти того, что мы победили фашизм.
Это именно подчеркивает, какую роль Россия сыграла
Turbo, that food won't do. Just open it now, dude.
в Европе, когда
Just open it now, Turbo.
победила нацизм. Теперь остается победить второй раз. И, надеюсь, окончательно.
Nice. That was Paris, dude, but they spoke Russian. I suppose they were Russian in Paris. Turbo, that food don't work. My university wants to talk about a book, film, and it's like an event in our project assignment. I will talk about the siege of Leningrad. Okay. Talk about the siege of Bakhmut. In case you missed it, hackers breached the Brandenburg Gate protection in Berlin and reminded the Germans that the Soviets defeated the Nazis. Lol, boys. Talk about this, Furnace. This is the event. Erdogan forgot who liberated the world from Nazism. Turbo, that food don't work. This is cool, dude. Do you know what's funny is that this building is lit up with LGBTQ, Israel, but not Russia with crocus or any shit like that, dude. This building is like cope virtue signaling for the CIA, okay? Chinese firms begin producing portable launchers for kamikaze drones. Only in China. Click lock. Russia is behind, dude. Russia is behind. Kahan, China army, something. Puff. They stole that from the Lancet, dude. They stole that from the Lancet. Come on. They stole that from the Lancet, dude. Boeing crash.
А теперь давайте все задумаемся, из какой страны был последний донат ХММ. Джамбо. Пацаны, https auto.b/m5un2m лист равной L.
Boeing crash, boys. Let's all think about the country the last donation was from. Jamba. I don't know what that is. Jamba. The person who donated said this. Let's all think about the country the last donation was from. Jamba. What does that mean, dude? Jamba. It's not McKivka, dude. He wouldn't be doing this. McKivka wouldn't be making these sort of donations, dude.
У нас в квартире газ. А у вас?
Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Путин. Лучше нет такого мира. Знаю, Путин президент мира. Путин, тим, мы оба порядка. Едут в Кремль ваши ребята.
Deep Sonic? Is it you? Deep Sonic, is it you? What the shit, dude? This is a weird playlist, dude. What? Liked videos.
Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин.
Hey, Casmul. It's my like videos. Why would I like Sam Cito, dude?
Путин, кто не оставил Россию? Путин, при ее взлетах, падениях. Путин, кто в тяжелой минуте? Путин, дайте нам слабому руку. Путин, кто, если не Путин? Путин, 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 Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Путин, Владимир.
There's a list here. List LL.
Владимир Путин, Владимир Путин, Путин.
You're never gonna make it. You're not.
That's Deep Sonic, dude. Right of private. I don't know who's donating, dude. I don't know who's donating. Turbo, I don't know who's fucking donating, asshole. My Patriot Supply. Fuck off. MAGA pack. Turbo, did you try it out, dude? So you got 3 months emergency food, protein supply, blah 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 blah. 8. So that's kind of expensive, dude. So $9,000. Holy shit, dude. Turbo, your kids went in and they destroyed it, dude. They poked a hole in it. And now there's like moist going into it and it's like moldy and shit. So there's gonna be like an event. You're gonna say, oh, no problem, dude. My kids. And then you're gonna go with the kids and the ex-wife. And you're gonna take this food and just like open it and then it's fucked, dude. The prep food gets expensive. You can just buy a bunch of rice, flour and store it properly. This is a bit more. If let's imagine, Uppsala, that you are gonna stay that you can access proper food for 2 years, then this is a good solution, right? The idea is that you can't buy food for 2 years, right? How are you gonna survive? Not just for a week, but for a few years. What are you gonna do? And this does seem like the right approach, right? First publication, Hamas terrorists launched rockets twice today into the area where the Americans are building the seaport. News 13 had learned that the morning and afternoon missiles were launched towards the area where the Americans are currently building the seaport. There were no casualties or damage. But as the Kamim Shalom in the north of the area Gaza Strip, the terrorist organizer is trying to harm those who are trying to help the population of Gaza. What, Rangers? Hamas is not trying to harm those who's helping the population of Gaza. That's not happening. America and Israel is doing a genocide on the Palestinians. That has been established, dude. That has been established. We know that, dude. We know that. Yeah, thank you for that, Rangers. Thank you, man. North Korean rushes to the sea to reach Kim Jong-un's boat.
Y a des voleurs, des pédophiles, les rues ne sont plus survilles. Y a des tueurs, y a des guerres, on finira tous en poussière. Y a la misère, les maladies, et puis les stars d'académie. Mais t'as beau ce que tu sais, t'as beau ce et la vie c'est plutôt pas mal. Mais t'as beau ce que tu sais, t'as beau ce tant de beauté sous les étoiles, ça doit te lourder.
Where's the daughter?
Des gens qui sont contents de rien, qui trouvent toujours de quoi se plaindre.
Is that a kid, dude? Did you see that? That's a kid, dude.
Déjà les saisons se détraquent, la pollution passe à l'attaque. Y'a plein d'étrangers dans les rues, les fils baladent à moitié nus. Ils sont passés les bonnes manières, avec mon papa dans le cimetière. Mais
you saw the Champions League? No. No, I did not. Tomorrow is Victory Day, and we will be having many special videos. Here's something in anticipation. Look at this guy, dude. I don't know where this is. France? Berlin. He's in Berlin, dude. He's in Berlin, dude. They showed the destruction of Reichstag. Welcome back, Sigaft. What have you been doing today? You were here earlier, and I asked you what you were up to, but I don't think you were able to answer.
Reportedly, Russia is using chemical weapons against Ukraine.
We have not seen Russia use chemical weapons. They might have used it, but we haven't seen it. We've seen Israel use chemical weapons. We've seen Ukraine use chemical weapons, and Israel.
Ukraine claiming it's had to treat at least 500 troops for exposure to toxic substances and has reported over 1,400 cases of suspected chemical weapons usage. And this as the U.S. says Russia is using the same choking agent as German forces did in World War I, also accusing them of using tear gas in Ukraine, with one soldier dying as a result of suffocation. And the State Department believing Russia is in violation of the 1993 Chemical Weapons Convention, which also, to touch on that, one of the arguments for tear gas being used at protests but being illegal in warfare is that civilians can usually escape tear gas, whereas soldiers are forced to choose between getting shot or suffocating. And all of this playing out as last month the G7 released a statement saying that any use of chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons by Russia would be met with severe consequences. So for what it's worth, Russia has denied this allegation. Reportedly, Russia...
I'm not sure if Russia have used it, dude.
...is using chemical weapons against Ukraine, with Ukraine claiming it's had to treat at least...
I don't think so. Canning is also a good way to store food. Yes, I've seen people doing that, Upsilla. You take like meat, water, vinegar, rice or something like that, dude. I forgot what it is. Yeah, but you can have a giant glass of meat and some veg and rice, and you can essentially make it healthy and nutritious and tasty as well, dude. And I don't feel like you need that much, Upsilla. You can just prepare the food and put it in the fucking glass, put it in the fucking cabinet, and it will be there forever, dude. Your sister wanted to play with. How old is she, Sigurd? Who this? If you join already, push over the IDF, then Russian tactical nuke strike and Kiev join NATO. What is that surprise? 22. Sigurd, how old are you? Ukrainians train their soldiers against chemical attacks. They are not the ones preparing to attack with chemicals and are protecting themselves from chemicals. That's right. 18, okay. Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi tried to break the dollar hegemony over the oil industry, and both were killed by the Americans. But Putin did it. Putin challenged the US and led the rest of the world countries like India and China are now doing international trade, many other currencies, not just US dollar. America no longer controls the world trade.
Путин сделал первый тот шаг, который не мог сделать никто за последние все 100 лет существования.
Fuck yes, dude.
ФРС, которые пытались сделать и Хусейн, и Каддафи, которых нет живых. Отвязать продажу нефти от
Sorry. Thank you, Satin.
$1. Путин сделал первый тот шаг, который не мог сделать никто за последние все 100 лет существования ФРС, которые пытались сделать и Хусейн, и Каддафи, которых нет живых. Отвязать продажу нефти от $1. Путин это сделал. Это самый крупный вызов в адрес Америки и ее доллару. И этой системе мировой, построенной на долларе. Это самый сильный вызов за всю историю. Никому это было не позволено. Убили одного и второго, которые попытались это сделать. А теперь к этому припнули и другие все страны. И Китай все сырье начинает продавать за другие валюты, и Индия, и все остальные.
Nice one, Putin. Nice one, though. God damn it. Sean, what did you find? IDF soldier exposes the truth in Gaza, Israel.
Free Palestine from the river to the sea.
Nice to meet you.
How long have you been there?
Now it's 2 months in Khan Yunis.
You're there to kill people. You don't care how many innocent people die.
We do everything to prevent civilian casualties, but unfortunately when Hamas intentionally place innocent people in the line of fire, Israelis for the most part don't even know that there are civilians there.
Obviously I blame Hamas for it.
Now what does Israel do? It calls the phones and text messages the phones of every phone in the area, letting them know in a few hours we're going to be attacking this area.
We need better media coverage because it certainly doesn't.
I agree with that. How are you?
I'm good. Are you not worried that Zionism is so entrenched in Israeli culture? Because essentially that's what Israel was built on.
Zionism is the idea that you should be able to live there, so I support that idea. Let me just give you an example.
Yeah, but you live there on behest of killing the Palestinians, right? If you want to live somewhere else, you're gonna expel the ones who are there, and you're doing that in like the most horrible way that exists.
October 7th, my family's being killed. People went in to go and murder population.
Yeah, but remember, the day before October 7th was the worst day for the Palestinians. The scale is just out of whack, dude.
And I need to go and play a role to stop that from happening.
I'm really sorry that was so traumatic for you. That was very insightful and enlightening. Thank you.
What the shit, dude? What is this, John? Fuck those videos, dude.
Путин сделал.
We saw that. The world, this is in Stoltenberg. The world slept through the revival of Nazism. at 5 in the morning on February 24th, 2022. And today, everyone who remembers the Second World War and has lived this day will feel deja vu.
Germany shows its leadership in the support for Ukraine. Germany is the biggest European contributor of military aid to Ukraine. You just decided to send a third Patriot system to Ukraine. And I strongly believe that other allies should follow the example of Germany.
It's just a meme, dude. They're just laughing. Remember, Azov have publicly like expressed the white supremacist ideologies, right? Is the kids slapping too? What's going on there, dude? I don't get it. Is everyone in Ukraine, are they just laughing? Are they telling the kids, oh, let's fool the Russians and the world just laugh for Nazism? What's going on here, dude? Maybe, you know what? Maybe the Germans were laughing back in the day too, man. It's all just a meme, dude. Don't worry. Uppsala, take a look at this. Eurovision used to be a music contest where countries would often show their culture, traditions, and character in a song. Families would gather together to watch them performance and pick their favorite. Eurovision now has become something else, dude. You saw what happened to Eurovision last with fucking everything was Ukraine. Ukraine won, right? But now no Palestinian content is fucking allowed. And now we got multiple countries showing satanic shows, right? And this is not to laugh to make Russia angry. You know, lesbian hot sauce and PPG and all these people and Kairos. This is just to annoy the Russians. This is Eurovision. What we got is like satanic rituals showcased in Eurovision, where it's supposed to show you traditions. So this shows. This is like a symbol to the leadership. Yeah, look at what we can do because of how much we have control of the country. We have the leadership of the American satanic. They have control of certain countries to such a degree that they're doing this at Eurovision.
Thoughts in my head, the places I touch when lying in bed, the visions of you, the words that you said or do. My heartbeat buried in the ground, and truest strings I bind your bound, so when you sleep, you'll hear my sound.
There's more than that one, Uppsala. There's multiple satanic events at the Eurovision, dude. There's just one of them. Multiple countries are doing it. Fairness, the important thing to realize with this is that this shows that the countries, certain people have control of these countries. And they're telling the world who can recognize this, the certain amount of people globally, that look, this has fallen. This has fallen, dude. Boy Scouts in America. We saw this earlier.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. What year to come from? What year to go? What year to come from? Bacalado. Oh, I've been married a long time ago. What year to come from? What year to go? What year to come from? Chicanado.
Yeah, this one is better, dude. Hey, Tabula Rasa, what's up? Yeah, don't worry about this satanism, Uppsala. The bad stuff, don't worry about that, dude. Don't worry about pedophilia, rape, and shit like that, dude. What you should be worrying about is family values, dude. That's what you should be worrying about. And Russia, when they're tricking their people with family values, dude. Just worry about that, dude. We got C and
Predsjedniče Vučiću, dragi prijatelju,
and Vučić.
Srećan što sam ovdje u vašoj prelepoj i prijateljskoj zemlji. Gospodine predsjedniče, vi ste me pozdravili na aerodromu. I ostali politički lideri su također bili tamo i evo, upravo sada sam bio počastvovan da vidim tako veličanstvenu ceremoniju i ja sam bio zaista impresioniran i duboko dirnut.
Exactly, surprise.
Mi smo iz prve ruke svedoci tome da srpski narod, kineski narod posmatra kao svoje čelične prijatelje, kao svoje najbolje prijatelje. Ovo je zaista obostrano i iskreno prijateljstvo. Postoji snažan osjećaj prijateljstva između naših dveju zemalja i ja to zaista pozdravljam. I zaista je ovo na mene ostavilo izuzetno dubok utisak. Juče na aerodromu također je bila izuzetna ceremonija dobrodošlice i taj plesni performans koji smo imali vašeg nacionalnog kulturnog umetničkog ansambla je zaista bio impresivan. Moja supruga i ja smo bili duboko dirnuti ljubaznošću i prijateljstvom vašeg naroda. Naročito mogu da osjetim da ste, ekscelencija, zaista pažljivo uredili ovu moju posjetu. Znam da ste dosta ličnih zalaganja u to uložili i zaista to mogu da osjetim i tokom ostatka moje posjete, ova moja prekookeanska posjeta ovogodišnja i posjeta Evropi je nešto obeležava moj drugi put u Srbiji u rasponu od 8 godina. Zaista se veoma živo sećam moje pređašnje posete. A ovog puta ovi aranžmani što ste priredili zaista pokazuju da su naši odnosi na visokom nivou i
Fairness, I got something for you.
pokazuju oslikavaju naše duboko prijateljstvo. I u Kini uvek kažemo da smo uvek duboko impresionirani ljubaznošću našeg prijatelja. Mnogi u Kini govore o tome koliko ste me puta pozvali ovdje u Srbiju i zaista ja sam lično sam osjetio tu vašu iskrenost i tako sa tom iskrenošću možemo velike stvari da postignemo.
Sorry, I wasn't paying too much attention, dude. I'm doing stuff. I wanted to start fire and to find like some Soviet posters, PDFs, which I'm doing, by the way. Hey, 9/11. PDF has been created. Download. It's downloading. I'm gonna send it in Discord if it's not too big. And this one looks kind of big, dude. We got a 75-page PDF with Soviet posters, I think. I'm not sure if that quality is printable. I'm not sure if this quality is printable, honestly. But there's it might work. It might work, dude. And downloads. I'm gonna post it here. Oops, not down. General. Soviet posters. So I sent something. It's 14 megabyte. That's a good sign, dude. And it's a PDF. You can't just print one page. You're gonna have to do some editing though. But I think it's relatively high quality. I'm not sure if it's the best. There's no watermarks, but there's a shit ton of cool posters too. It might be. I'm gonna try to do like I'm gonna try to do a test here. So we got that's poster number 1, I think. I'm gonna try to download poster number 1. Whole image. There's definitely high quality images here you can download, dude. That's definitely. Can I send that? No. Hang on. Yeah, it's just too big, dude. So, okay, there's a URL here where you can get solid posters, dude. You can download one image at a time at a very high quality, and that's you can print and actually make a poster in relatively high quality. That should work, dude. You're gonna have, if you want something proper, you're gonna have to go to a printing factory and print it, and that will work. It's gonna be cool. Just get them to cut off the borders, you know. I know that it's snowing in Moscow, Opas. I thought you were in fucking Smolensk, Opas. What are you doing in Moscow? I sent a few things for this. One of them is the PDF, but there's also a link where you can get higher res pictures. You're gonna have to select one picture at a time and download it. Surprise, where are you from? There's yeah, there's high res there. Yeah, good. Alright. Look at this, dude. So they're talking about May 8th. Germany is going nuts, trying to make it seem like Russia didn't do the liberation of Nazism, dude. And you want to thank Russia by supplying weapons to Ukraine and support America and proxy war? Shame. Yes, that's a good point, dude. Is that why you banned the Liberator flag? It seems we need them again. Ha ha ha! That's in German, dude. Peace, arms supplies. Go to the north. Sit at the table with Putin and Zelensky. Sign a peace treaty that was presented a long time ago. You American puppet. We had enough. That's again a German, dude. A German. Same. I love that. Very cool. We got NATO exhibition. Another video. Montenegro. Okay. We knew a guy from Montenegro, a Russian guy. He went to Poland, but I think he liked Montenegro. Cool. We got more bullshit from Uppsala. Are you ready? From Eurovision. Just looks like a freak show. That's a freak show, dude. music is just fucked. That looks normal at least. Jesus, dude. Jesus, dude. Yeah, fuck Eurovision. We got 100 plus EU staff members protesting Israel's war in Gaza. This is what we would expect from ordinary folks, dude. If you work at the fucking EU, you would expect to do something like that, dude. Rumors actually being circulated. Minister of Energy of Ukraine, General Armageddon Surovikin, interrupted his affairs in Africa, has arrived in Moscow. I got something about Surovikin. New York Times wrote that a dead worm was found in the brain of Robert Kennedy Jr. Uppsala. Vietnam, South Africa, Palestine. We will win. Where is all the fucking freaks, dude? We got another video from Rafah. They are alive, these children, dude, but damaged, but injured. But there was videos that came flooding in today about children being injured at Rafah. I'm gonna stop that one there, dude. Stop that one. Victory Day military parade in Moscow, May 9th of... okay. Is this old? It was old and new. Old and new. We got Lloyd Austin regarding the pause of arms shipments to Israel.
Israel's security.
Fuck that guy. I don't want to play it, dude.
Meanwhile, it's known that Ukraine itself has mixed views on this ideology. Why aren't we condemning Ukrainian manifestations of Nazism and continuing to sponsor it?
79 years ago, the United States and our Ukrainian allies joined forces to combat the oppressive regimes of Hitler and Stalin.
Yeah, but who were you fighting, dude? You were fighting people like Stepan Bandera, who's the current national hero of Ukraine. Right?
While Berlin is now an ally, the threat from the East persists.
She's kind of admitting, yeah, we are the new Nazis.
That's why we're committed to standing by Ukraine and offering our...
We are the new Nazis. We'll pass. We got Trudeau.
In the coming weeks, whenever that comes up, I would get a second dose of AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca was withdrawn, dude. It withdrew. You're gonna get some other one then.
He will, and others will, of course, be following the updated guidance that I'm sure will continue to evolve from...
He took the full paycheck, so he's gonna go full in, that's him.
From recommendations by experts on what the right path forward is. But Canadians need to be reassured that every step of the way, their health and safety is at the forefront of all recommendations, and every vaccine distributed in Canada is approved by Health Canada because it's safe and effective.
I thought Europe said that the vaccine wasn't safe and effective for certain people, and AstraZeneca just withdrew its vaccines. And, what? Yeah, AstraZeneca is now pulled worldwide. What? This is the video from 2021, dude. So Tin, what were you saying about the fucking vax, dude? Opas, yeah. Condemn Hitler, yeah. We condemn Hitler. We condemn the forces behind Hitler. RFK Jr. says doctors found a dead worm in his brain. I'm not sure if this is true. The New York Times posted this, but they quoted him personally. I know it. No. This is Rafah. Preparations or ongoing operation in Rafah, east of Rafah. You can see there's a cope cages in these, dude. That's the exhaust. Did you see that? That looks like a cage in one of them. Look, it's just spraying that. Can you see that? You can kind of see how much this pollutes, right? Look. It's just spraying that on the fucking field, dude. I've not seen this before. It's just very curious to look at, right? When you have this view of the world. Exactly, Shigaf. You need combined warfare, dude. We don't need like a convoy of tanks. Had this been in Ukraine, they would have been fucked. They're not even supported by infantry. Cope cages, though. Look, they have cope cages. And now some videos where they just shoot at random shit, dude. Again, Rafah. The eye is okay. That's the woman before, but the eye is okay. We can see that, dude. Ah, shit, dude. I don't want to see like nipples and whatever. Iran wants a perfect storm to threaten Israel with proxies analysis. So whatever, Iran bad. This is an American destroyer that was spotted in the Taiwan Strait. I'm not sure how often that happens, dude. Biden. That's okay, isn't it? Ah, okay. But he is old, dude. He is old. Whatever. Fucking old. Cope cages has been proven effective, Shigaf. That's why everyone is doing them. Destroyer British-made Ukrainian Spartan armored personnel carrier. Near Rabotino. Was it destroyed by itself, dude? Did it fall in here? There's a hole there, though. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. Whatever. It makes sense that the Russians protect the turret because it protects the ammunition, but the Israeli tanks is not worth it. I think it's effective for Russian tanks, not the Macabre. We've seen how the Russian tanks are very effective by it, dude. They actually work. I think we saw a T90M where the cope cage came from the manufacturing plant. It was much more low profile and looked way more embedded rather than like add-on-ish. This is a Ukrainian Eurovision candidate. And there has a t-shirt that says Banda Syria. So a t-shirt that's saying, I'm with the Nazis. So this, if you're in Ukraine and you want to get ahead, you're going to say, I'm a Nazi. Okay? And this is what the t-shirt is doing. This is artillery shells in downtown Rafah.
هاي جديد بس مش معروف وين.
I don't know.
Did you know RFK Jr. endorsed Hillary Clinton in 3 elections? And did you know he said Obama would be a great president? So here's the truth, folks. RFK Jr. is a longtime Democrat and a liberal. He wants high taxes, reparations, and he's for gun control. He even called the NRA a terror group. Talk about tweets that didn't age well. Here's the craziest part. Have you seen how RFK talks about Republicans? He thinks we're murderers. So don't be fooled. RFK Jr. is a radical leftist and loves the liberal policies destroying this country.
I don't think he's neither, but he's definitely part of the establishment, dude. Definitely part of the fucking establishment. This is a deep fake that I know of. Which one, Artyom? I don't know which one we were watching, Artyom. I forgot, Artyom. You wrote that 8 minutes ago. So 8 minutes ago we were watching... this one? I don't know, dude. Artyom. I wish my name was Artyom. But a blurred mobile. His takes are definitely not radical leftist. Yeah, but that's the point, dude. Point is that he wants to take the base away from the Republicans. So he used to have radical leftist takes, but now he has anti-vax takes and anti-Ukrainian takes. That's it. That's it. That's the 2 things he had like changed on, dude. Right? Remember that. And he has those takes to appeal to a certain audience. That's it, dude. That's fucking it, dude. It doesn't matter either way. Because he's a fucking Zionist. So whatever his takes is, they're just fake. He could say whatever he wanted. It doesn't matter.
Let me be clear. In a country like Canada, it should be and it must be safe to declare oneself a Zionist.
Right. A genocider, because a Zionist is someone who believes in the state of Israel born on the death of Palestinians. Let me be clear. I thought the leaders were there to represent the meaning of the people, dude. Not to impose like values that doesn't exist there, right? If you are an elected leader, you're supposed to represent the people. So how is this even relevant in politics, dude?
Jewish or not, Zionism is not a dirty word or something anyone should be targeted for agreeing with. It is the belief, at its simplest, that Jewish people, like all peoples, have the right to determine their own future.
That's not exactly true, no? That's not exactly true. The belief of Zionism is that they believe that you can impose your position on behest of deaf Palestinians, right? That's it.
Shortly after the Holocaust, Israel was...
It's nothing to do with the Holocaust. The Holocaust is separate from Zionism, right? The Zionists are not Jews, really. They're like Ashkenazi Jews, right? The Zionists are more related to the Holocaust in the sense of portraying it, not being a victim of it.
Established as a safe haven for Jewish people, a place to live in security and with dignity, a place to build a future without fear.
This guy was Prime Minister twice, by the way.
Threatening, harassing, and excluding Canadians because of their faith, their identity.
It's not a faith, dude.
Because they support the Jewish people's right to
self-determination. It's not about Jewish people, dude.
Their ancestral homeland.
No, that's a lie, dude.
Is absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, but you're just lying, so fuck off. Russian, Stalin, and the Soviets are so totalitarian that they even renamed the Jews in Russian. Because in Russia they are too associated with the word greed. What did they rename to, Opas? RFK also had a major part of the anti-nuclear activist. It's also much at the population is being psyoped into thinking it's a bad thing and very dangerous, which is not especially when compared to other forms of energy. In other words, Upsilon, he did just what he was told to do. I know, Shigav. Lord Austin, nah, fuck, dude. Lindsey Graham said Iran wants to kill all Jews if they could. Okay.
In my view, so I'm going to keep supporting Ukraine. Now, you just...
you don't say, dude. We're going to keep getting that check.
That we're delaying transfer or stopping transfer of certain weapons like 2,000-pound bombs to Israel. Is that correct?
What I said is that we're assessing.
Okay.
So that would imply that they have been supplying them up until now, right? Not just in November, but up until now.
Where we are right now.
Well, there are media reports that has happened. Are they incorrect?
That we have made a decision to.
Yeah.
Again, we've made no decisions. Okay. We're assessing.
Are you worried that if you...
So they are supplying them. They are fucking supplying them.
Make a decision to deny weapons that Israel say they need, that it would send a signal to Hamas and Iran to keep pushing?
Senator, we want to make sure that we're providing the right kinds of weaponry.
Okay. Would you have supported dropping the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, General Brown, in World War II?
Well, Senator, I think it's just based on the situation where the...
Well, we know. I mean, it's happened. We know. I'm not asking. They did it. Do you think that was disproportionate?
It was definitely...
well, do you, in hindsight, do you think that was the right decision for America to drop 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese cities in question?
Well, I'll tell you, it stopped the World War.
Okay, well, so we had a... Do you agree, General Austin? If you'd been around, would you say drop them?
I agree with the chairman here.
I mean, if we go back in time and says, hey, we got 2 atomic bombs, should we drop them? What would you say?
Well, I think the leadership was interested in curtailing the...
Well, what's Israel interested in? Do you believe Iran really wants to kill all the Jews if they could? The Iranian regime, yeah. Do you believe Hamas is serious when they say we'll keep doing it over and over again? Do you agree that they will if they can?
I do. Hamas,
okay, right. Do you believe that Hezbollah is a terrorist organization also bent on the destruction of the Jewish state?
Hezbollah is a terrorist organization.
Okay, so Israel's been hit in the last few weeks by Iran, Hezbollah, and Hamas, dedicated to their destruction. And you're telling me you're going to tell them how to fight the war and what they can and can't use when everybody around them wants to kill all the Jews? And you're telling me that if we withhold weapons in this fight, the existential fight for the life of the Jewish state, it won't send the wrong signal? Do you still think it was a good idea, General Austin, to get out of Afghanistan?
I support that.
Yeah, I think you do. I think it was a disastrous decision. If we stop weapons necessary to destroy the enemies of the state of Israel, we will pay a price. This is obscene. It is absurd. Give Israel what they need to fight the war they can't afford to lose.
He's fucked, dude.
This is Hiroshima and Nagasaki on steroids.
What? This is nuts, dude. The fucking nuts, dude. Russians and Polish Jews are called the same, but we Russians can't call them that anymore. But bad association. So linguistic came up with a new name. Word in Russian. What is the new name, Opas? Yeah, he's fucking us. Take a look. Is that Surovikin? Is that Surovikin, dude? He looks so weird. Opas, click like peep bad boom. This is such a weird video with Surovikin. Why would he be in a private plane, though? Yeah, it's him. Such a weird video. Sibusk. It's going the other way, dude. Is he pulling? Or is he pulling? Old video. Thought it was a new video, dude. I thought it was a fucking new video. You guys are fucked, dude. Everything's fucked. Ukraine, fucking liberals. I don't know. I just feel like Mehdi Hassan, even he's fucked, dude. Kadyrov in circus.
Над вечерним Дунаем разносится белый цвет, белый цвет, белый цвет.
That is coming. Surovikin is returning from abroad. There was rumors about Surovikin returning to the Ukrainian front, Opas. That's why that video was really circulating, dude.
Птичьими стаями нашей песни простые слова. Ты уходишь в огонь, Югославия, без меня, без меня, без меня.
The shredder says Banda Ratsikia on it, and the Poles have spoken out about it. I don't know, Opas. There's rumors that the Surovikin returning to Ukraine from Africa.
Прости, сестра моя, Югославия.
We got a video of the assassination of Mossad agent. I'm not gonna show that video, obviously. But I'm gonna send it in my Telegram. The video of the assassination is in my Telegram. I'm not even gonna watch it, dude. I don't want to watch it, regardless of who's getting assassinated, dude. Like you fuck. The Western audience will never understand that Putin is one of the biggest liberals. People say he's a liberal because he's like pro-immigration. But what other liberal policies does he support, Opas?
Не могу, не могу, не могу. Над вечерним Дунаем разносится белый цвет, белый цвет, белый цвет. И на память мелодия просится прошлых лет, прошлых лет, прошлых лет.
We know that people in Russia consider Putin a liberal. And we know that the Americans never understand this. And they think that Putin is like conservative. We know that, dude. And that's something that Kairos keeps repeating, Setin. Stalin's victory broadcast. I'm gonna play that tomorrow, assholes. I think liberalism is satanism. Yeah, but liberalism has been hijacked. I think satanism has hijacked liberalism, Sigurd. But it's hijacked a lot of things, dude. The Western also staying and doing these are different things. He's a receiver of another person. And Putin was put in power by the US in Russia. This is a fact. They deceived him and something went wrong. But he was and remained a liberal. Did the Americans put Putin in power? Are you sure of this, Opas? Do something, Sibusk. Fuck off, dude.
Dream.
Sure for 100%. But how do you know that? That's not the song I clicked on, dude. How do you know that, Opas?
Темная ночь, только пули свистят по степи.
Black Madonna and child worship by Pope in the Vatican. I don't know what the fuck this is, dude.
No one is talking about. What is really going on here?
What? I don't understand this. I hate watching shit like that, dude. So we can coming back to Ukraine, dude. The butcher. Okay, fine. I went through all the stuff, dude.
Разделяет любви.